All right, I'm not ready.
You did.
I'm
You
not
were ready. You got it.
I was cursing up a storm
I
just
know.
a second ago.
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. We got a short week. Well, I hope you enjoyed the best of Jeff Burton yesterday. The feedback was wonderful.
Yeah, people were happy to hear Jeff.
But we're always happy to hear Jeff. Hear his voice. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. It is June the 16th, and we are coming at you. Just three of us.
Uh-oh.
Rafe is in Los Angeles, as is King Scott.
I think they were on the same flight.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. So whoever was on that flight was like Riz Show tour.
Oh,
Yeah.
how special. They were on the same flight?
They're planning their days off together now. Great.
Oh, good. I know Rafe is out there to do some different podcasts, and Scott is out there. This is their final trip before
Their baby moon.
the baby.
Something like that. Yeah, I think he said something about drugs and partying and.
I know. So he's going to go down to Tijuana.
Yeah. Donkeys, like the whole thing. It's like before this baby comes out,
He's
I
going
gotta
out to
get it out.
Tijuana, going to do all the drugs down there, go to all the donkey shows, come back, and then
Have a baby.
have a baby. It was nice to see Allison on Sunday. I haven't seen her in a while.
I know.
King Scott's wife, and she's pregnant. Not
It's
that I
so
didn't believe
cute.
him,
Right.
but I hadn't seen her in a while.
The baby is due in August, and she looks so cute with her baby bump.
I don't know, man. I'm scared of pregnant women.
Yeah, good. That's the way.
Keep my distance.
She could take you, dude.
I know.
And also, like, the hormones are going nuts, and, like, there's a mama bear thing happening.
Having lived with a pregnant woman for 18 months.
Yeah.
18 months. Amateur.
I know. Well, I
Amateurs.
God,
All of you.
I got congratulated on Friday on my baby bump.
on a dime that
Oh,
could
no, you
change.
didn't.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the aftermath.
You
of
saw
that.
the baby bump, and then you saw the aftermath.
No, I didn't see a baby bump.
What, a bloody guy on the ground?
Yeah, there was a bloody guy, my bloody child on the ground.
No, first of all,
the guy.
so this was at the pageant for John Hewlett's little shindig, which was fantastic, by the way. Had a great time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Had a great time. So we, my wife and I, and was Rafe with us? I think it was just my wife and Tim Virgin was with us.
Yeah.
I was with you in
spirit.
Yeah.
So we go up to your dressing room, and you walk in complaining that somebody had said you looked pregnant.
Yeah, I thought I was looking pretty good. I had like a little dress and like a blazer on, and like, I felt confident. I was like, yeah, I like how I look tonight. And then a listener who I've interacted with 1,000 times, who feels the need to, she comes running up to me and she goes, "Hey, you got a little bump?"
Oh, boy.
And I go, "What?" I couldn't hear her at first. I go, "What?"
Did you go, I just had
And I said, "No."
I just had Chipotle.
I said, "I got my tubes out. I can't get pregnant." And she goes, "Oh." And I go, I was so pissed. I was like, "Get the hell out of my face."
Oh, man.
Anyway, I had to compose.
Had you eaten something recently?
No, in fact, I hadn't eaten anything all day because I had the nerves. I had a granola bar at 9 a.m. and a protein shake at 10. Those are the only two things I had eaten on Friday because I was running around and getting ready and stuff. And I get the bubble guts before shows. So I was like, I'm not going to eat anything until the first break. And so I was like, I feel good. Am I heavier right now? Yes. I've gained 6 pounds. She really struck a nerve.
All in one spot.
Yeah.
I gained 6 pounds all in one spot.
I wanted
all
to
up front.
I wanted to
Did you
go.
want to smack the hell out of her?
I did. I was
it
like,
an older lady?
Yeah, and it's a woman she's asked me before about like, am I going to reproduce? It's like, it's none of your damn business, but also like, that's just something you don't say. That's not the first thing you say.
To a woman, no. Everybody knows that.
You don't lead with that.
The chutzpah.
Right.
Right? The chutzpah on that.
Never.
You
So
never
anyway,
say that. How old was
I didn't even say it
She's
to
in her
Allie
60s.
yesterday. I wouldn't say
Yeah,
it.
you don't
Just
even if you
in case,
know.
I don't know nothing.
You don't say nothing.
Just in case
Yeah.
it was a 7-month fever dream I had where
Right.
she was pregnant.
Yeah, you just
I'm serious.
imagined
Right.
all this.
I'm
You're right.
serious. The rule, when somebody says never, well, then
It's
that means never.
Right.
It's never.
So I don't even acknowledge pregnant women that
Unless
are
they
pregnant,
make them.
that
Unless
have
they make
T-shirts
the
that
first
say, "Hey,
move.
talk to me about
Yeah.
my pregnancy."
Well, see,
Unless
people
they
bitch all the time. They're like,
explicitly say it.
we don't want to hear about perimenopause or her tubes. People still are not getting it through their thick ass skulls as much as I do talk about it. That like, no, my tubes are gone. I do not want to have children.
Was she-
I cannot.
Was she feeling any sort of shame after finding out?
Yeah. Like the
Oh,
way,
good.
the way
She hasn't slept since, by the way.
Well, and honestly, like she and her husband are nice people. Like I have a great relationship. They're Casey listeners. I've known them for a long time. And I think she did feel, and I honestly, I was just so taken aback by that was the first thing that she said to me. And I think she could read my language. I didn't have to say much. Like, I think she could read the language on my
Yeah,
face.
Did this
when
really
your
affect
body
you?
melted.
Yes.
Blah.
I mean,
Thanks
you're
a
hosting
lot.
an event. I just gotten off stage so now I have 2 other things to do. And honestly, I really felt like I feel like nice. I picked out my outfit. I felt like I was pretty. And then like, man, I just came to a screeching halt and I just felt like total
don't.
trash. Oh, I wanted to just scream.
Don't let one little comment
Oh, please. Are you kidding?
eat at you.
At least you had the audacity to say it in person. All these other people can maybe take note. Come up to me and say it to my face if you really want to affect me. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah, well, listen. You're not pregnant.
I'm not pregnant. Breaking news.
You looked good. The hair was good.
Yeah,
The
I
event
felt
was
great.
good.
I had a great, successful night. That was just the only bad part. Otherwise, it was great.
I joked that security could have taken the night off on Friday. Ain't nothing happening.
Nope.
All those old ass Casey people.
They're just full of love, man. They're just
Yeah.
high and full of love.
Full
The-
of
the big old beefy bouncer showed up and they
EMS
said,
was
hey
on-
man, listen, your job's gonna be a little different today. If you could make this section a rascal scooter parking.
no EMS instead
No
of,
scooters, actually.
instead of security, they had EMS
Yeah. Oh.
on standby.
It was in the back lot. Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, John was lit up.
He was. He
John
was
got
so
lit
happy.
up.
Oh, he did.
He
We
was
did
feeling
shots.
no pain.
I think. So let me guess. Tommy was not far behind.
He wasn't. In fact, he was Tommy's security at one point through the night. John was hammered, and then Tommy was right behind him. And Tommy texts me. He goes, "I'm John's security." I go, "Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
come out." And
I
so,
bet.
and that was really cute. And John, he was so nervous. First of all, he thought nobody was going to show up. He doesn't think he was deserving of it. And then it finally kicked in. No, man, you are deserving of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people are here to love
50
you.
years on one radio station is, I mean, that's unheard of.
I know.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, it'll never happen again. It's crazy.
Like,
So-
I think in the history of U.S. terrestrial radio, I think you could probably count on one hand how many people have lasted for 50 years at one radio station.
I
Yeah.
bet you don't even need the whole hand.
Right.
You could have had a lawnmower.
I mean,
outside.
I would actually like to know that number.
I don't think it exists. I really don't.
You think John is one of one?
Maybe one
Maybe-
of two?
Yeah, maybe one of 3.
I think that dude that just died, the country music guy,
Oh,
I think he was 50 years at one station.
Yeah, the country station down in Nashville.
Yeah, the
You-
Grand Ole Opry guy.
Are you pregnant, Hewlett? You know what I mean?
What do you mean? What?
Well, I mean, there's one thing you don't say to any gals, and it's about the pregnancy. There's one thing you don't say to any gray-haired fellers, and it's something about death. Like, hey, the other guy that
Not
did what
him.
you did just died.
I'm just stating a fact.
I'm just saying. You're
I'm stating a fact.
Only 3 people have done what you did, and I think you're the only one breathing.
Oh, you know what? We have somebody to beat. I mean, John's going to have to stay employed for a little bit longer because there is a guy, the world's longest working DJ whose career spans 6 decades.
That's 60 years.
Who? Cousin Brucey?
His name is Ray Cordiero, and I think he's gone now. I think he was 90. Yeah, died at the age of 98.
Wow.
And he was on
Why'd he
for
give
60
up?
years?
I'm looking into it. I don't know if he was at the same station though. That's the,
The
thing.
same station.
Yes.
The same station.
I get
that's
working for
impossible.
60 years as a radio DJ, but to be at the same station for that long is, I think that's unheard of.
Ray Cordiero, by the way, he was on the longest running radio program in Hong Kong, whereas the Chinese say Hong Kong.
So he was in Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Yes.
What
From
about
1970 to 2021.
Hong Kong.
here we go.
You got me there for a second. 1970 to 1921 on RTHK Radio 3
Yeah, well, that doesn't count.
in Hong
I
Kong.
said U.S.
Terry Hemmert from WXRT in Chicago. She started as a midday host in 1973, later became 50 years at that station in late 2023. So he's got to beat Terry. I don't know if
Terry
she's-
still doing it?
I don't think so.
This dude is in the he is in the Guinness Book of World Records, known as the world's most durable DJ. What a weird
Huh.
what a weird title. This is what it
Well,
looks
there
like.
he is.
This is what it looks like. And what do you see here? Especially with those glasses.
Oh, Penn and
And
Teller?
Gillette?
I see a Penn Jillette and Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, yes.
Perfect
Oh, yeah.
morph.
If they had a kid. Mr. Miyagi and
Perfect morph.
Penn Jillette had a kid.
It'd be that guy.
That's that guy. Well, congratulations, John, and congratulations, Learn, on
Yeah.
a successful event.
Thanks.
Who
Thanks
are
for
the
being
bands?
there.
Who are the bands that played?
Close Quarters, The Dude Abides, and the Blue Marlin Band. In that order.
Close?
Close.
They played some deep cuts.
Yeah, that
There
was the point.
There were some deep cuts on on Friday night.
Sounded good.
Were they out trying to deep cut each other?
Pretty
These
much.
three bands were out deep cutting each other.
competition?
I didn't hear any Grand Funk Railroad, which I was a little disappointed.
You were upset. There were young guys, though, in their 30s, listeners of this show. Shout out to Weston, Mason, and James, who are in the Blue Marlin band. I saw like the youngest people there. I go, who are you guys? Backstage, and they're like, we're the Blue
Marlin
Marlin
the ones
band.
that came up to the dressing room?
Yeah.
Oh, they were very nice.
They love the show. They listen all
Very
the time.
nice.
And I go, they're going, yeah, we're in this band, and Steven, the lead singer, has been in that band for a long time, and they were fun to talk to. And they know all these like old kind of B-side songs and people, and I was like, that's awesome.
Hey, I'm going to join this group here. I seen a picture of you on Friday in that polka dotted dress thing. What,
Yeah.
Animal print dress or something.
With my baby bump.
No, that's the thing. The whole chat is saying like, dude, you looked super hot on Friday, and everybody was
That's what I
talking.
thought.
Everybody was talking about how hot you looked on Friday. So maybe that person just had one of them like little fuzzies in your eyeball.
Or maybe she's a dope. I mean, that could be. Or maybe she's
I
dumb.
am bloated, and like I have something going on. I'm figuring out.
Maybe
know
you
what I
took
mean?
just a deep old breath right
Maybe.
before she came up, and she's like, "What am I seeing?"
I looked at the videos and stuff that people took, and I was
You're
like,
fine.
it's
You're good.
fine.
You're good. She hasn't slept since then, by the way. Ain't no way she walked away
No,
from
this
that.
one was a
understand.
This one was a sociopath. She went right
Oh,
to sleep.
knock it off.
Friday night was great. Found a great parking spot for
Oh, thank God.
I'm talking right in front of Del Mar Hall.
You're kidding.
Oh, dude, it
Great.
was wonderful.
There's like 4 spots there, if that.
I know.
You're talking about right in front of the Sonic thing.
Yes, right in front of the Sonic Cafe.
Formerly and again to be known as Nudo House.
I mean, right in front. I go, oh, meals. What a night.
That's great.
Everything's coming up, Riz.
What a night. Went to that Fork and Sticks place, the Thai place, right around the corner. Good dinner. Took Tim out to dinner.
Took Tim and Rafe out to dinner, which was lovely.
No, man.
Walked over. Great night. Got in the car. Amelia drove home because I had a couple drinks.
Yeah, you did.
I had a lot of drinks.
You were doing shots of Maker's Mark with all of us. Tim Virgin cleared that bottle of Maker's that I had in my dressing room. He goes, hey, I went up and finished it. I go, okay.
Well, I think Tim's been on a lifelong. I think he's been on a lifelong journey to try to compete with Tommy. When it comes
Tommy
to,
the boss?
Well, yeah. When
Yeah,
it,
no,
when it comes to
Tommy's
hanging.
undefeated.
Tommy's undefeated. He
He has
wins
some
every
sort of
competition.
gene.
He does have a gene, man. It's
Doesn't make sense.
It's miraculous. It's
But
miraculous.
successful evening, Lauren.
Thank
Nicely
you.
done. Nicely done.
Thanks a lot.
You know,
Noon-
you know how
noon-
Jesus turned water into wine? Tommy Mattern turns wine into water. He just
Tommy
He's
Mattern
hydrated.
turns,
It's not
Tommy
even
our
alcohol by
boss
the time
turns
it's a system.
alcohol into not a hangover, which is
No,
crazy.
Makes no sense to us.
This is the magic man.
Makes no sense. You were down at in Colombia Ill for the USA Paraguay.
I was.
Soccer
I was
match.
there. They got this new cool, it's like Colombia's own little soccer pub called Munich RBC, Rockwell Beer Company. And dude, it is so cool. First of all, they said, hey, we're gonna have soccer for the kids, and there's popcorn and all that kind of stuff. They had a full-size soccer field where kids were partying. They had a good time. It was kind of cool because it almost looked like day camp was going on over there, and inside the soccer pub was just a whole bunch of people getting.
Was it crowded?
Yeah, it was great.
That's great.
It was great, and the game was exciting. We were all
game was
screaming at each
exciting.
other. It was fun. It was fun. That is a cool spot. I wish I had that spot in my neighborhood. Munich RBC.
Well, I'll tell you what, TV ratings are in for the U.S. men's national team World Cup match against Paraguay.
Okay.
And what city was number one as far as TV ratings go? What city was number one?
Kansas City?
Kansas City.
Yeah. Right? Is that right?
You're correct.
That makes sense. All the content I've been seeing in my feed has been out of Kansas City with the fans. It's been wild.
According to the analytics, Kansas City took the crown for the highest English language TV ratings for the entire country. Where did St. Louis come?
I bet we did okay.
Third.
Really?
Wow. See,
Outstanding.
that's
Third.
incredible. First of all, the Midwest is a perfect spot to get high ratings because there's only a couple spots that we're getting matches. So St. Louis, obviously, we have the friendly, but we're not having any matches. Casey's got a match. New York had the Knicks going on and all that, and
Right.
LA had the match. So I would assume
Well, no, Friday, there was no Knicks game Friday.
It was Saturday.
Oh.
Saturday was the Knicks game.
Oh, why did I think they
That
were
was game
competing?
5, right?
Knicks game was
Knicks in 5, and you called it, by the way.
the gentleman's sweep. Called it.
Did you make money on that?
I did.
Oh, look at you! What a great weekend.
I made money on.
Everything's coming up.
I made
Riz.
money on New York winning and Carolina winning.
Wow.
How about that?
Nice, well done.
How
You
about
should start
that?
a gambling podcast. Oh, wait.
I do have one every Wednesday. It's
The
called the
Spread
Spread Zone. St. Louis came in third as far as
That's spectacular.
TV watching.
And
Only bested by Boston and Kansas City.
And they
Nice.
included the metro, the whole metro area,
Yeah,
Illinois
St.
side?
Louis Metro.
Okay.
The St. Louis TV market. So, I mean, Missouri is holding it down as far as soccer watching.
That's great.
That's amazing. So we always talk about St. Louis being an absolute, soccer capital, and the data's backing it up. That's great. It's also, we are in the top 10 as far as overall World Cup watching. Like, not just the USA-Paraguay match. Like, overall World Cup ratings, St. Louis is in the top 10. So when's the next U.S. match? Friday? Friday, I want to say against Australia.
Yeah, I think so.
Australia?
Australia and Turkey are in our group.
Mona, I'm kind of dumb about this stuff. Like, how long does the World Cup last?
It's a month.
Is it a month? Okay.
It might be a little bit more than a month. They added teams this year, and
see.
they're going to add more teams in 4 years.
I want to
my.
say it ends July 19th.
Well, that would be 5 weeks then, right? 6 weeks?
Yeah, I want to say July 19th is the end of it, or around that time. That's the number that's sticking in my head.
Yeah, 104 matches, 16 host cities, blah, 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 blah. Opening match was June 11th, and the final will be July 19th.
Oh,
right?
all right.
There you go.
Got it.
A little over 5 weeks.
Yeah. So next U.S. men's matches, I believe, is Friday against Australia, and USA crushed it.
Yeah, they were great. They were
They were
great. It was exciting. That first half was maybe the best first half that I've seen the U.S. ever play. This second half, the other team adjusted a little bit, but it was a good
St.
showing.
Louis' own Tim Ream had a good
strikers.
game, right?
Yeah, Ream was great. I don't think they were really tested. The defense was not really tested. That is going to come when we play Turkey for sure. So Friday at 2 p.m. is USA Australia.
Friday, 2 p.m., huh? What are we doing Friday at 2?
Watching.
I'm going to watch some soccer.
Watching us
Okay.
beat the Socceroos.
I'm going to watch some soccer. I do love watching the videos, and they've been making the rounds on social media, YouTube and Instagram, of people coming to the U.S. for the first time and experiencing
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's really fun.
and
It's
experiencing
so
American
cute.
things.
Yes.
The food, the culture, the
Buc-ee's.
The food, the culture.
tipping. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's, yeah, there's a lot of Buc-ee's.
Did you see the German guy? This is
I
a
did.
gas station.
This is a gas station. Oh no, he's French. He was amazed by how big our gas stations are.
People are noticing how friendly we are.
Yeah.
How friendly Americans are. So no, we do not have any World Cup matches here in St. Louis. So World Cup fans will not be coming to St. Louis for the first time experiencing things. But let's pretend for a second. Let's pretend.
I do think so. There was some Panamanian folks, and I think there was some Bosnians. Obviously, we have the second biggest Bosnian population.
Yeah.
But I think there was some people that aren't from here that were here for that Bosnia Panama.
Are there
friendly.
any teams that are using St. Louis as a practice hub?
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think so. It could be though. We have the best.
I would figure
some of the
we
best
have
facilities.
We
in
have a
the-
great facility here.
But I mean, we're a good distance from where they were going to be playing, unless it's one of the groups that's playing in KC.
All right, so if we did have a World Cup match here, what should be mandatory for World Cup visitors to try here in St. Louis?
Well,
So
obviously,
what's our
toasted
calling card?
ravioli,
Yeah,
obviously.
toasted ravioli.
Emo's Pizza.
Yeah, Provel loaded emos. Probably Ted Drew's. Probably, gooey butter cake. Probably Pappy's.
Probably Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, probably a cold Bud Light.
Yeah, for
Fast
sure.
Eddie's, actually. Just take them to Fast Eddie's and let them experience that whole
Oh man,
experience.
why did I think there was a KC match? There isn't. I thought there was a group stage match in KC, but wrong. Vegas, Inglewood, Dallas, Houston, Miami, Atlanta, Santa Clara,
Inglewood?
Seattle, Philadelphia, Foxborough, and East Rutherford.
They're
Yes.
not doing it. They're doing stuff in Kansas City.
That's what I thought. Why does this
They
list
are.
not have that?
They're calling it the Kansas City Stadium. That was a whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Huh, it's not on this list. I don't know why. Bing strikes again.
What are the things that would confuse World Cup fans here the most in St. Louis?
Toasted ravioli. Because we would push it on them so hard, and they'd be like, okay, yeah, you did it. You toasted a ravioli.
Good for you.
Yeah, I think on first on first go. Now I'm basing this completely on my buddy who was the chef for the Bosnia-Panama game, and he said that the Bosnian team thought it was okay. They liked it.
What, toast ravioli?
Yes, but they're athletes too. Like I forgot and had to take into account that these guys are world class athletes, so they got to watch what they eat.
Yeah, of course.
So when you give them a breaded fried ravioli, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, maybe I'll take a sliver of this, and not dip it in a ton of the sauce."
I would say driving, like that whole sign 70, 40, 44,
I think the
55.
40-64 debate's going to be weird for people here.
Yeah, they're going to be
Just
very
visiting.
confused.
It's the exact same road. But we'll argue about it until we die.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it is Arrowhead. It is listed on this one.
Why is everybody driving 85 on 270?
Right.
With an expired temporary license plate from 3 years ago. Why?
I would say the Amoco sign being so big, and why?
Why do you have such a big Amoco sign?
And the gas station there is so small. Doesn't make no sense.
I think if we really want to scare them, we'd have them drive on that 70, the city corridor of Northern 70.
Oh, yeah.
Holy.
Don't stop.
Oh,
Keep
dude.
going.
I drove that to Alton the other day. Dude,
Yeah.
everybody's going 85.
Everybody's
Including me.
They're all stolen cars or something. They gotta be. There's no way you can be
it's
driving your
Thunderdome.
car with your license plate on there at that speed. Every time I'm up there, I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm looking in my rear view mirror more
Same.
than I'm looking ahead of me.
I'm looking all over.
I'm thinking if you're a foreigner here for the first time, the sheer panic of Manchester Road and the traffic lights. Why are
Oh,
there so
God.
many?
Manchester Road right now going westbound, like at 270 with all of the construction, can suck a bag because it is awful. I don't know how long that's going to last, but can we speed that up, please? That would be amazing. How can I help?
How about driving through the Central West End versus driving on Kings Highway? Two completely different survival skills.
Yeah.
Why do people keep asking what high school I went to? Okay.
Strange.
Now, what's the most American thing World Cup fans will see?
Oh, French fries. Like cheese-loaded French fries with chili and jalapenos. I think that is the most American thing
Yeah?
you can offer. Yeah.
I'm thinking like giant trucks,
Oh, yeah.
lifted Ford F-150s
Bigfoot.
that
Yeah.
have never seen a speck of dirt in their life.
That is something that is
That is uniquely American,
unheard
or
of elsewhere.
huge drinks. A lot of the YouTube videos are people drinking like 44-ounce fountain drinks that cost $1.50.
I can't believe it. I'll tell you what I
I
think.
get this much Mountain Dew for $1.50.
It's amazing.
44 ounces.
I was thinking about how like different and gross, because Moon always talks about like when you go to Europe, the food tastes better. I know that's very triggering for somebody earlier in the week, but they probably are getting their first taste of all of our like saturated fats, and they're probably like,
Oh,
whoa.
they're probably stoked.
Yeah, they're probably like, we had no idea that like our arteries could close this much.
I'm also
It's-
thinking,
it's not that it tastes better elsewhere. It's just there's more subtlety. So after you're there for a few days and you're not being bombarded with like such flavor,
Preservatives?
Yeah, well, and it's just like a flavor thing.
when I go to Paris, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Well, it's just a bigger range. There's like, let's say the flavor profile is like from 30 to 70 in Europe, where it is like we're rocking at a 92 to 100 at all times.
Yeah.
So when you kind of pat down the palate a little bit, you start to pick up more subtle flavors. That's what I mean by
I
it.
see.
But I'll tell you what I think they see that is uniquely American. You got all these English and European like soccer cultures and sport cultures where they'll go to the pub prior to, or they'll be in the alleyways and they're sitting out. They basically convert these streets that are people sitting out having dinners into people standing and watching screens. That's kind of how they pre and post party. Whereas we do the tailgates at the venues.
Yeah,
And
people
I
setting
think-
up full living rooms.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's got to be a shock. Because if somebody's coming in, and they're even used to the pre and
Tailgating
post
is
game,
uniquely American.
yeah, they're used to the pre and post game party. Don't get me wrong, but they do it in like establishments and like home bars and like pubs, and then they'll walk to the stadium and then they'll leave the stadium. Nothing happens at the stadium except for the game. That's it.
It's people setting up full living room sets and smokers in the parking lot 4 hours before the game.
Right?
That's
So
a
I can't
uniquely American thing.
I can't imagine somebody being like, "Yo, European friend, come on down to Arrowhead." Like, okay, I'll meet you there at the game. Yeah, I got to.
Why would I go that early?
No. I want you there 4 hours early.
But why would I go that early?
Right, and then you finally convince them to do it, And then they walk up and they're like, what? And it's bigger than the game.
Yeah.
There's 80,000 people here prior to the game partying. Like you said, setting up living rooms. We got our our buddies with their bus.
Yeah.
And they got 3 kitchens in the bus.
Yeah, we got the smoker out.
I think that
We
is,
got crock pots.
that's got to be one of the most like, what the heck is this?
Right.
Also, the foreigners are loving the drive-thrus. Not just the drive-through fast food, bank services, pharmacy prescriptions,
Dispensary.
everything without unbuckling your seatbelt. Like we have
It's sit down
really
nation.
figured out how to maximize laziness.
Yeah.
We did it, guys.
Happy
We won.
250th.
Hey, man.
We won.
No thanks, no time.
Drive-thrus.
I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Also, people are commenting on our giant flags. You know,
Yes.
at a car dealership, you know, flying the American flag the size of a football field, also uniquely American.
Those make me LOL. There's an RV dealership that if you're going, like, this
on
is out.
70 out Wentzville.
Yes. It is the size of literally 6 RVs stacked next to each other. And it's like, whoa, dude, like,
Oh, it's
what
way
are we
bigger than
talking
that.
about?
Well, they're bigger patriots than you are.
It is
For sure.
way,
I
it is
get- I-
way bigger than that.
Listen to me. If I had a flag that big at my house would be covered up. I don't have time for that.
It is pretty majestic when it does wave. It is pretty crazy looking.
Uh-huh.
I salute.
To
when
me,
it does
it's the
wave, it
same.
signifies a tornado is coming.
I always
I
think it's
salute.
a small penis factor. I'm like, it's the same thing with like a big truck where it's like the stereotype, like, ooh, it's junk small. When
So
I
the
see
higher the
somebody-
flagpole, the smaller the penis?
Yep. That's unfortunately, it's the same kind of connotation
dare
to
you.
me. Happy birthday, America.
Interesting thought. I'll think about
Think
that.
about that. Everybody look at your flags later today.
I have a,
You have a
I
small
have a
flag.
tiny flag
Yes,
outside.
When you have a
Me.
tiny flag, I'm going, oh man, you have just enough patriotism.
My flag is 4x6. What does that mean?
That means you
that's
pay
pretty
your
normal.
taxes. And you're pretty
the
proud.
flag on my flagpole out in front of my house is 4x6.
Yeah.
By the way, I had a Riz Show listener pop by on Friday before I left, and he gave me a flag that we are signing for his dad. Moon signed it. And the whole
Oh,
time,
don't throw me. Everybody said
we all signed it. But
I felt weird about it.
I know. I felt weird about it too. I was like,
An
are we
American flag?
desecrating the American flag? Like,
did I not declare?
You did. You said, I declare. I don't
in the
feel
hallway.
comfortable.
I said, I declare this is flag desecration, and I feel very strange about it.
But I'm still going
But
to
I
sign
don't want to
it.
be left out.
Oh, I wasn't there.
No, you're going to have to sign it after the show. I still got
Where
it.
am I? I'm going to have to look up flag code.
Well, too late for that. We've
That's
everybody
actually
in the
what
hallway.
I said. I do declare that this violates flag code.
And yesterday, Sunday was Flag Day. So
Oh, yes.
I, by the way, do have a bunch of flags I need to properly retire at
Okay.
home.
You got to burn them, don't you?
Well, and you're supposed to do it the right way. I know the
With-
Boy Scouts.
The fire.
No, there's a whole ceremony I think that goes along with it. And
Oh,
then you
okay.
pick out the grommets from the ashes.
And
I don't know.
put them,
You make 'em
send them to
into
China to
earrings.
make
You
a
do
new
something.
flag.
You do something with them.
You do?
Yeah, you make
Yeah.
a dangler with them.
That would be
Yeah,
cool.
we're going to smelt them all into danglers, into the most American danglers you could have.
I mean, they're already danglers. Just stretch the hole and put it straight through.
There you go.
You got this.
Let's get plugs, dude.
no, if there are any Boy Scout troops out there, I have like 4 flags that need to be retired properly. They get tattered. I take them down faded.
That makes them cool.
Tattered?
That makes them cool.
I just put a new flag out.
I always
too.
feel like a pirate when that happens.
I put a new flag out too the other day. Okay, so what should we warn World Cup visitors about when they come to St. Louis? Do not trust the weather forecast. It'll be 95 degrees with 90% humidity at 2 o'clock, and then a random thunderstorm will drop the temperature 30 degrees by 4. So beware. Yes, the Metrolink has stops, but check the map before you, quote-unquote, wing it. If somebody cuts you off on 70, don't honk. Just let it go. These are all things we need to warn people.
Yeah.
Now, what will World Cup visitors become obsessed with? Number 1 is free refills. The absolute mind blow of buying one soda and getting infinite top-offs? What?
Yeah,
What?
but they might be like, yeah, but you're dumping so much ice. You really only give me a quarter of a
Oh,
soda.
they don't use
anyway."
ice, right, in Europe.
Nah, I mean, you can ask.
So I hate that. That's the one thing I hate the most. I love ice. I love a cold beverage. And that's the one thing when I've gone to Europe, I'm like, oh no, because everything is just lukewarm. So not good.
Where'd you go?
Went to London.
Oh, yeah. You ain't getting ice.
Nah.
You ain't getting ice.
No, you got me. You can ask for it.
Yes.
In some places.
That's how they know you're an American, though. And so you're like, I don't want to.
Sure.
It's like I don't want to have my New Balances on, and I also don't want to ask for ice.
You just ask
trying
for
to
like
fit in.
a red arrow over you to look like a sim.
Right.
Or about to say, I could drop my flags off at a VFW hall. Most have flag drop boxes. Good to know.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Check this out.
Thank you.
So you're supposed to fold the flag lengthwise in half twice. So the union, the blue field,
Yep.
is visible along the folded edge. From the striped end, you make triangular folds towards the union until only the blue field remains.
Well, that's. Did you see how I folded the flag in our office?
No, I did not. I did not seek that information. I did not look.
I properly folded the flag in our office.
Tuck the end into the final triangular pocket for a neat finish, and then the burning methods of retirement. By the way, if yours has like plastic in it, most of them are like synthetic. They have like plastics. Don't be burning that. You're supposed to recycle it.
I'm just going to drop it off at the VFW hall.
There you go. That's what everybody's saying on the text.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
It just says use a safe open area away from buildings, dry vegetation, and wind. You place the flag in a fire-safe metal container or fire pit. Water, sand, fire extinguisher nearby. Display the flag one last time, then place it in the fire. Observe a moment of respect, such as a salute, pledge of allegiance, or silence. Allow the flag to burn completely and safely extinguish the fire afterwards. Again, note, don't burn the synthetic ones. A lot of them have nylon or polyester, and it's just going to make you inhale green smoke.
That's fine. For America, yes, it's fine.
Yes. I take
Do it for your country.
I take these smoking plastics.
For America, it's fine. All right, so what else will World Cup visitors be obsessed with? Ranch dressing. That's right. Finding out Americans put it on pizza, fries, wings, T-Ravs. They'll bring that back.
I did see that. There was a woman who was so beside herself by the ranch experience that she was like, I don't know where she was from, but she was like, we need to bring this back to home. Like, this is great.
The ranch experience. Aggressive air conditioning is another thing people are commenting on. Like stepping inside a building and feel like you just walked into a meat locker. That is uniquely American.
That's my house.
What are Americans weirdly good at? According to some of the travelers, customer service friendliness.
Smiling a lot.
Cashiers asking, how's your day going? And actually smiling, which terrifies Europeans.
It does, because we do that. That's just like a thing we do, and then you go to other countries and they don't smile. Like French people are always kind of put off by how smiley Americans are, I remember hearing.
I've actually recently learned a lot of different stuff about the French culture and how it actually makes sense, but you have to know how it makes sense. And you have to say bonjour first. Like saying bonjour is an acceptance of, I hate to say this, but it's like I'm ready to be talked to, or like you can talk to me now. It opens the door. So instead of like this customer is always right thing, like it's like they wait for the customer to acknowledge that it's okay to.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, there's some subtleties that once you hear it and you go, oh my God, that makes a lot of sense. I would love that. But if you don't know that and you go in, you go, wow.
Nobody's talking to me.
The French are a-holes. And
I think I'm going to love that part of it.
They do not have a customer is always right. They have this is
how we do it.
This is a very this is an interaction between two humans, and you need to respect each side. And there's like a very subtle respect dance between the two individuals, rather than like, oh, the customer's always right, and my boss told me I have to say, hey, how you doing, before I take your Starbucks order. So there's some subtleties to it that if you don't understand it, it looks really off-putting. But once you get it, you kind of go, this makes sense. There's no right way to do it, but it makes sense.
Another thing that Europeans are finding quite surprising is turning a 90-minute game into an all-day entertainment spectacle. Okay, so a soccer match is what, 90 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
And so when it's done, it's done. Right? Go home?
Yeah, I mean, everybody that's drinking goes right back to the pub spots and, has the rest of their Saturday there. But it is different. I like that. Like I said, the football thing. Taking a 4-hour game and making it an 8-hour thing. That's so. Yeah,
that's where they're finding kind of weird. What will visitors think is overrated? First of all, I think the American fast food hype it's overrated.
Really? I've been seeing some things about our fast food.
Expecting a gourmet meal at a drive-thru and getting a soggy fry? The giant outlet malls, realizing it's just miles of walking to buy the same shirts they have at home? I don't know. But what St. Louis food should represent us at the World Cup? Is it the toaster ravioli?
I think so.
I guess.
I think so. I mean, if you do it right, and you know you're envisioning it right now. Just the one that you want.
The one you want is in your head right now.
Mm-hmm.
The one you want is in your head right now. Go get it today, guys.
And you were talking about like the flavor overload. Think about St. Louis pizza. Whether you like it or not, you got to admit it is a punch in the face.
Well, I had a slice of emos backstage on Friday. Mm-hmm. In fact, John's wife, Ruth, was like, take some pizza home. I'm like, no. She was like handing me a box. She's like, you and your wife take some pizza home. No, get out of here.
Because you're Italian. They think you ride with it. That's how you drive.
I see you are without a slice currently.
How are you going to get
Italian
home?
guy.
Think about how rich that is. I mean, how rich an emo's centerpiece or a Cecil
It does
Whitaker's
pack a lot
centerpiece.
into one little.
It's got the sweetness.
Yeah.
sauce.
I mean, that would probably knock a
It
European
hit right
over.
too, by the way.
I know.
It was
Listen.
like bacon. It was like bacon.
It was the U-Man special. So all those pizzas, well, some of the pizzas back there were
What
the
was
U-Man
on there?
special. I think it was green pepper, bacon. I don't know what else.
It was
on
terrific.
but we ordered it specifically.
Oh,
for
that
him.
is the U-Man special?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
You can call any emos and go, I want the U-Man special. It's
No
not-
kidding.
It's the secret menu. Yeah.
I'm not an emos guy.
Any emos?
But that,
Yeah, allegedly so.
no offense.
I'll do that tonight.
I've never ordered emos. Never.
Oh.
Not once.
Do it right now.
But I would order the U-Man special.
No, so
It
you-
was that good.
You trying to start a fight, man?
No, I'm telling you. I'm
I
telling
thought
you
you were
the
trying
truth.
to endear. I thought you were here to endear yourself to St. Louis.
It's been long enough. I could be honest.
You can do what you want.
I could stop lying
I have
and be
never
myself.
ordered
Do it.
emos.
I've never done it. Never. Never
Live.
ordered emos.
Tonight's
Man.
your night. Tonight's your night, brother.
There's a couple steaks I took out.
Oh, you're going to have steaks tonight?
They'll,
All right, never mind.
They'll wait. I'll come over and I'll pick those
I
up.
could
Take
have
those off your hands.
One of
I
John's
got
best
4 T-bones ready to cook.
One of John's best friend is Mark Emo of the Emo Dynasty. So,
Was he there?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, I would have liked to have met him.
Marky Mo?
Mark Emo. And he's a great guy. Mark Emo.
Was he backstage?
What?
Yes.
Hi, Mark.
Oh,
I
nobody
should've
introduced me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I just thought
What
you
kind of
knew
host
each
were
other.
you?
I don't
No.
know.
Why?
Hey,
He's got
I
an
don't
O
know.
at the end of his last
Yes,
name, and I have an
anybody
O at
with-
the end of my last name?
Mark, listen, if you're looking to meet anybody and befriend anybody on this show, Riz has never ordered emo.
I just told you how much I liked the U-Man special.
Hey, whatever.
I did have to tell Mark Emo backstage, I go, we're a Domino's family. And he goes, you get the
Oh.
hell
Why
out
would
of
you
here.
say that?
Well, it looks
Because I
like
wanted to
it's
start
all-
a fight. I wanted to bar fight
That's
after
like
that
somebody
baby bump
telling
comment.
you don't listen to they don't listen to the radio.
I
What are you out of your
know.
mind?
Yeah, looks like
Well,
Mark and Moon are going to
I
become
wanted to
fast
see
friends.
Mark Emo and my husband fist fight. It didn't work. I was like, I want to see some high tea going
Why
on.
would you say that
I don't
to
know.
him?
I
We
was
always
like wanting
complain.
to talk.
We always complain about people doing that to us, and you do that to him.
I was feeling salty. I don't know.
Wow.
I love emos though.
You did that to him.
I did. I go. My husband has a Domino's
You
tattoo on his
pulled-
leg, and he goes, "What?"
You pulled. I don't listen to radio.
He's got the
Somebody
Noid?
who's in
We
radio.
eat. We know he doesn't have a Noid. He has like the logo, like the square logo on his thigh.
No way. That's.
Yes way.
Amazing.
My husband is branded for life.
I need to see that. And
Yeah.
he needs to add a Noid.
You need
text
to.
him right now. He's probably naked right
you
now.
need to
Tim. Send me
do a
another
side by
one.
side of your Lion's Choice and his emo and his not emos,
Yeah.
his Domino's tattoo.
Yo, I'll get an emo's tattoo. Hey, Mark, a free pizza for a tattoo?
Yeah, he will.
For real?
Probably, yeah.
Are you his
I'm
representative
his,
at this point?
Yes, I'm his concierge.
No, you're
right
dead
now.
to him.
You know what's a
told
deal?
him you
I'm
like
not dead to him.
Domino's.
He
It's a
loves
deal.
me.
It's a deal. It's
Fine.
a deal. Boy Scouts honor.
Free emos for life if you get an emos tattoo.
100%. I would do
But
that.
he's got to tell you where though.
Well, I mean,
On your
No.
heart.
how's
No,
how
that's
how
the
is
rule.
Mark? Is Mark the kind of guy who's gonna put it on my neck or
No,
something?
he's a sweet guy.
Well, great. Then just stick it on me.
What if it's on the back of your neck, the nape of your neck?
Well, I don't have to look at it. What you mean, like above the collar?
Yeah, above the collar.
Well, I might have.
What if it's a barcode that they scan
Yes.
to give you free emos?
That would
It's
be
a QR
tight.
code.
Wouldn't that be tight?
That would be so
So
sick.
tight.
Put it in my armpit so I could be like, yo.
No, back here.
No, back
It's
of the
got it
neck.
back of the neck.
No, I'm not doing that. That's such a 1996
I know.
tattoo.
That'd be so sweet though.
Oh, it is, dude. The back of the neck tat. Shout
and
out
they
to
just take
everybody's
the
neck.
gun and just
Yeah,
scan
boop.
you and go, oh, Mr. Moon, here's your John Hewlett special.
Yeah. Mark, I hope you're listening.
I took I escorted my daughter to the Megan Maroney show on Saturday night.
Cute.
I did not go in.
Whoa.
I know.
Oh, did
This
they
is
have
her first experience?
She took a friend, so
Oh, fun.
I got her 2 tickets.
they got a corral? They have a dad corral?
It was an interesting night.
Wait, where was this?
Enterprise.
Okay, so do they have is there like a parking area or like an area set outside for the parents?
So I parked at Union Station. My wife and I had made dinner reservations nearby. So I said, listen, let's park at Union Station. Great parking spot, by the way, at Union Station. Parked facing the exit, the back exit by the train tracks.
Ah, yes.
Pointed towards there because it was a sold out show. 22,000 plus.
Whoa.
What's the parking down there now?
They got a couple options.
$45.
$45 at Union Station?
Oh, really?
Does it work if you go in and say, "Hi, I used to work here"?
No, I tried.
We're missing that key card
You
now,
really-
man.
I've done that multiple times. And
I shouldn't have handed in my key card.
Right. That was the
I wonder if that
best.
would still work. Probably not.
I have a stack of passes.
For Union Station, do you really?
I do.
From where?
Do they work?
Sometimes.
Why do you have those?
For this exact reason.
Okay. Did you steal them from the station?
Well, I'm not sure stealing is the right word.
Oh, when you're packing up and, these are going to be left behind.
There's a whole
We don't work for Emmis anymore. Who cares?
Yeah.
there's a whole...
Jeff Simoleon doesn't care. Let's go.
A whole stack of parking passes.
Is Emmis
What am I
even a
supposed to do
company
with it?
anymore? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I'll throw these away. I'll take care of this. That's what happened.
Nice.
And it goes...
I'll take those off your hands.
Yes, that's what happened.
Did you fish them out of the garbage?
No, they were sitting on the desk.
They were like our vouchers for like clients and stuff.
Dude, listen, when we left the station, Casey moved over. Y'all moved over. Everybody moved out. We had the building. The Riz
I
show
know.
had the building to ourselves. And what do you know? There's trash and stupid crap sitting around. And there was a stack of Union Station things. This is before the parking lot turned into anything. Remember, there was still kind of a disaster down there?
Yes.
And I was like, you know what? I might
They may
need
come in
these.
handy.
Right. So I got them in the console. And I pull
Good
it
on
out.
you.
I'm such a cheap ass.
$45. Damn, right?
Worth
I
it.
do pull it out every once in a while. I go, hey, yeah, I work here. Here's a parking pass. And some of them are like, okay. And
What?
they just zip me in.
I have a question. Why would you just not drop your daughter off and then roll to dinner? Why were you parking?
Because of the pickup situation. So it's one thing dropping them off, but then when everybody's coming out at the same
I see.
time, where am I going to go? Where am I going to park? Where am I going to pick them up?
That's a good point.
So where'd you go? You went somewhere there, like Landry's or something?
No. So we walked. So we got to Union
Landry.
Station.
We talked about that. I've never been inside.
Yeah, did you eat the koi out of Landry's?
No, the Dr. Drew
Meal's nothing but the best.
Dr. Drew threw up in the koi pond at Landry's. Saw it.
Dr. Drew Chung.
You held his hair back. You remember?
Yeah. So parked at Union Station, walked over to Enterprise, and as we were pulling into Union Station, there were a ton of police officers, like an ungodly amount. And I go, wow, something's going on.
Those Megan Maroney fans.
And it was officers putting on like tactical vests.
Oh, great.
And I go, something is up here. Like something is going on around here. So my daughter and her friend, they're dressed in pink and they have white cowboy boots on.
Adorable.
So we're walking. I'm like, hey, girls, don't get too far ahead. You know, I'm being Papa Bear here. Just hang back a little bit.
Okay.
And apparently, St. Louis PD was shutting down these teen takeovers.
There was a teen takeover?
Well, so downtown St. Louis was almost a site of like a big chaotic weekend, but police stepped in just in time. So Saturday night, officers intercepted a social media organized teen takeover before.
Oh,
And there were a lot of cops down there, and they were
this is for the concert?
no.
I mean, maybe not for the concert, but it was like a let's do this takeover by the Enterprise or by.
According to the police department, around 100 teenagers flooded into the downtown area just to cause chaos.
There's something happening here.
So the juxtaposition between all these girls in pink shirts and white cowboy boots, and the St. Louis PD with pepperball guns,
ready to take out some Maroney
and
fans.
teenagers running away, some no goodniks running away. It was wild. It was.
Did you fear for your life?
I didn't.
Well, he didn't have the boots on.
I didn't, but
It's
I mean
hard to run in
that
those white
Megan
boots.
Maroney show
I'm just
was
saying.
that Megan Maroney show was 98% teenage girls.
Yeah. All in pink, by the way. I saw
All
some
in pink,
photos.
by the way.
Adorable.
All in pink, by the way.
What's Megan Maroney sound like?
I don't know.
She's like a singer-songwriter country chick.
Cool.
It's not my type of music. We were listening. She's like, Dad, can we listen to Megan Maroney on the way to the show? I go, okay. And I wanted to drive off a bridge.
Yeah, well, that's the way.
Oh, my goodness.
This chick is printing money.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got the sparkly guitar and the sparkly dress.
She had a merch trailer outside the Enterprise Center.
She's
I always think
dubbed the emo cowgirl country.
Yes.
I always think it's Nick Offerman's wife when you say Megan Maroney, because what's his wife's name?
That's what I think
Megan
of the same
Mullally.
thing.
Yeah,
I think of the same thing.
too much alliteration with the Megs. Can't deal.
Let me play some of this stuff.
Yeah, give me a little Megan Maroney.
She's gonna say the F word.
What's the song you're playing? What's her most popular one?
I don't know. I just did the one that YouTube told me to,
Go ahead.
sir.
Give me a little.
You're gonna wait your 9 seconds here.
So she had a merch trailer. She had a merch trailer outside Enterprise Center.
Oh, good.
So in addition to inside selling shirts,
Wow.
outside as well.
Smart.
And there was a giant line. $65 for a T-shirt, $160 for a sweatshirt.
Ooh,
Did
she
your daughter
pretty.
get something?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, she's a little biscuit. She's Sabrina Carpenter for the country folk.
This is pretty upbeat for what I've heard.
It's like Barbie.
It's fine.
It sounds like
My
a.
estrogen.
What's
just went up.
crazy?
You slow
is-
that down about 10 BPM and put George Strait on it. And it's just
What's crazy is we don't listen to country music in my house, and my daughter's a huge fan of this.
Maybe at Cheer or
I
something.
go, where did I go wrong?
Yo, country
What?
did
What?
country did the right thing and started pitching itself in this way and started put its money behind the Laneys and the Megans and all this kind of stuff, and it's paid
But it was
off.
like $65 for a T-shirt, $160 for a sweatshirt, and parents were walking away with armfuls. Armfuls.
It's paid off, dude. Country's done what country was
Is this another song?
trying to do. This is another song. I don't hear no emo. No.
No, I've heard some of her emo songs.
Oh man, that sounds like Mindy Smith.
I don't know.
Who's Mindy Smith?
Yo, Mindy Smith is this gal. She was like a songwriter from Jersey that moved to Nashville and did some records that are phenomenal. But for a couple reasons, I think, that aren't very nice, it just never took off. But her voice is perfect. She just should have been a star and wasn't.
Well, this was my daughter's first concert going to alone.
That's a big deal.
So it was a big deal.
How fun.
So her and her friend went to their. I'm like, text me when you get to your seats.
Yeah, man. You know what that does? It makes you cool, Dad, for about 15 minutes.
For about 15
They're
minutes.
not going to remember it. My daughter's been to so many cool shows because Dad. I got to thank
But
you.
this wasn't a show that Dad worked at. This was a show that
No, that's
I
what I'm
just
saying.
dropped you off at.
That's what I mean. She's been to some pretty cool concerts recently. And oh man, you know what happened over the weekend? I was in the middle of a Zoom. I was doing a writing session, and all of a sudden, in the background of the camera, the other songwriter looks up and was like, "Oh, somebody's on your camera." My daughter, my 17-year-old daughter, walks into the frame holding a guitar, playing an E chord. Is like, "Hey, this song, oh shoot, what's the song? It's a Mazzy Star song.
A Fade Into You?
Fade Into You." She goes, "Yeah, is this how you play Fade Into You?" And I go, "Fade Into
Oh,
You."
great song.
Mazzy Star.
Great
And she goes, she goes, "Yeah, how do you know Mazzy Star?" And I go, "What? How do you know
Right.
Mazzy Star?" But it was the coolest thing because she just up and grabbed a guitar and started teaching herself how to play guitar. It's the greatest thing for me to ever happen. And it happened during a songwriting session.
Here's this is Megan Maroney. It's like this is the song that I hear in my house all the time. Tennessee Orange.
Whose arm is that?
What on?
Did you see that video? That was the weirdest looking angle ever.
Yes. Yeah, Daddy will blow a fuse at your house. My God.
Yeah, well, that's that.
Huh, so anything slow, kids just...
I don't know why this
They-
hit.
No, I'm saying anything slow, kids just label that emo. Is that what's
I guess
happening
so.
here?
I don't know.
Because it says right here she's been defined as the emo cowgirl country, and I haven't heard nothing emo except
She's
for
not even
something
wearing black.
Well,
slightly
that
slow.
was kind of emo.
Black. She's wearing pink
Oh.
or orange.
That's
and
what I
everything.
mean.
My wife
This
and I
is bright.
So my wife and I are in the sea of pink, and
Right.
we're wearing black. We
My
stuck
people.
out like sore thumbs. I mean,
Good for you.
it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Everybody was dressed. I mean, head to toe pink and
I
white
know.
cowboy boots.
Whoa, look at this gal. She could be the young folks' Dolly.
She's a cutie.
She's doing
She's
the big,
super
She's a cutie.
teased up pink hair.
So the
Or
wife
not
and I
pink
went
hair,
out to
blonde
dinner.
hair.
We timed it out. I had an insider
Oh.
telling me how many songs were left. Hey, 3 songs left, 2 songs left. Encore coming.
Nice.
Was it a stagehand?
I have an inside guy.
Come on, man.
I
He
have
knows
an
the janitor
What are you
over
talking
there.
about?
I have an inside guy at Enterprise.
I know somebody with a broom in there.
I got a guy who's monitoring. His sole job was to monitor songs for me.
You're kidding.
So he kept texting me. All right, she's on songs, 12 of 26.
Gee whiz. Heck of a
Timed it out
set.
right. Got to the Enterprise Center. Waited for her outside.
Look for me. I'll be in the black. You'll
I said, just come out the exit.
You'll
Come
find
out
me.
the exit that you entered. And Amelia and I sat out there for maybe 20 minutes. We watched the end of the Knicks game on my phone.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Romance.
Perfect.
What a day.
And it was a gorgeous night.
What a day. And only $45 for parking.
$45 for parking. Walk back. No traffic because I was right at the exit. Boom. Gone. See ya. Bye-bye.
Dad of the year.
That's tight. I'm happy for you, man. Everything's coming up, Riz.
See you downtown. It was crazy though. Those teen takeover cops. Apparently, they arrested like a whole bunch of kids, as young as 13,
Dang.
and they were saying, "Hey, just our parents just dropped us off here." They got to start holding the parents responsible.
I thought they were. I thought that was the whole thing, the curfew and the holding of the.
Well, there's a
parents.
curfew, and then they're going to start cracking down on the parents now. Trying to keep the streets safe. Got a lot of stuff. Hey, listen, we got Kenny Loggins coming to town. We need to clean. We need to clean up the
it
streets.
Are you guys going?
Can you imagine? Oh, it's what they're going to do. It's going to be an adult takeover. Facebook adult takeover with 100 people are going to crash the Kenny Loggins show.
Do you need tickets for that?
July 3rd. No, it's free. It's the Celebrate 250 Independence Day weekend at the Gateway Arch.
It is free?
It is free.
No. You have to say in the shadow of the Gateway Arch.
Ah, yes. In the shadow.
You don't want to get in trouble.
Where are they putting the stage? They got to put the stage in between.
In the
Can
middle.
they do that?
Right,
Well,
with
you-
the stairs?
Yeah, you and I went to the show right there. They put it on a river facing the hill.
Because you can sit
But
on
is
the
it
stairs.
in between the arch?
It's like in the background.
What do you
right?
mean in between the arch? It's not on the arch grounds. It's like on the street facing the arch. I'm not kidding you. It's in the shadow of the arch because it's just east of it. You see what I'm saying?
I think I've seen a show where
Yes,
it's
I saw
on the
Sonic
arch
Youth
grounds.
there.
You almost got in a fight there.
Live was playing, yes.
Yeah. And then you and I went and saw because I had to introduce Eagles of Death Metal.
Yeah.
Do you not remember this?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I'm not the only one with a goofy memory.
You can go to celebratestlouis.org to see everything. But that July 3rd is the Kenny Loggins Day. It's National Kenny Loggins Day in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Remember
Oh,
they used to do those shows every year, and they would do it on a street down there.
Yeah.
I need to write this down
Yeah.
so I remember.
Hey, speaking of downtown, did you see that massive sinkhole?
Yes.
You want to talk about Fillmo Hole?
Fillmo holes in action.
So if you drive into downtown St. Louis and it's a mess, you could blame the giant. It's not even a pothole. It's a crater near the Dome at America Center. A massive sinkhole opened up right under Interstate 44. And city officials are warning that while they hope to get the highway open soon, full repairs are going to take a couple weeks. It's going to be bad.
Yeah, I think we got a new photo for our logo.
So the excavation site on Broadway has actually turned into a bit of a tourist attraction with crowds of downtown workers stopping by to gawk at dozens of crew members working to secure the area between two massive bridge support pillars.
You seen it?
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
There was a guy that did a video that went viral where he walked down there and he was not allowed. And I guess he highlights all the potholes and stuff of St. Louis.
Right.
And he goes out there and
He took the torch from us.
he did. He wants nothing to do with Fillmo holes.
So, I mean, traffic's going to be a nightmare. So 44 eastbound completely closed heading towards downtown to the Poplar Street Bridge. Like, you're going to need to bail out at the Park Avenue exit.
Because they're worried about it being under the support?
Yeah. 70 eastbound at 44 westbound. The ramp that transitions traffic towards downtown is closed. Everybody's being forced off at Tucker. The 70 express lane, the eastbound express lanes are shut down. 64 westbound, the ramp towards Walnut Street and 44 eastbound closed. Use the 9th Street exit instead to get downtown. And Broadway's completely closed on both sides of the interstate at Biddle Street and 4th Street. That's shut down north of Washington.
You were just there.
I know.
Are you okay?
Well, after some therapy.
Can I say this? I was in Alton, and I always think of how hollow the ground is in Alton. I was thinking about that on Saturday, and then I got home, and then the sinkhole happened, and I was like, did I manifest
You did this.
the sinkhole? Because I was deeply thinking about hollow underneath, you know?
You Ghostbustered it. You Zooled it.
Freaks me out, man. I know I'm going to get gobbled up by a sinkhole. That's how I
Yeah,
go.
that's how you're going to go?
Yep.
You're just going to
That's-
be swallowed up by a
I
sinkhole
am.
one day?
That's a real fear?
And yeah, it is.
Well, when you see how deep is this sinkhole? 35 feet? 35 feet!
And you don't see it coming, man. All of a sudden, the ground gives way. It's a Tool song. You just-
Look up that story of the guy, the sinkhole opening up under the guy's bedroom.
Right.
And disappearing forever.
I won't be looking at that, but thank you. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Was that near
In Florida.
here? Oh, okay.
Sinkhole
That's a
opened
long
up,
way away.
the guy's bed, gone, never to be seen again. Gone.
I love my my search tactics. Florida guy, sinkhole bedroom. The Florida sinkhole that swallowed a man alive while he was sleeping in his bed.
When did that happen?
This happened in 2013 in a quiet
long
night
ago.
in Seffner,
It's coming
Florida.
for you.
A sinkhole suddenly opened beneath a man's bedroom, swallowed him and everything around him into the earth. The victim, Jeff Bush,
Old Jeff Bush.
he was asleep in his home, and the ground beneath his bed collapsed without warning. This massive sinkhole, estimated to be about 20 or 30 feet, consumed his entire bedroom in seconds. His brother, who was in another room, rushed after hearing Jeffrey's desperate screams, but
Help me!
but could
Help!
do nothing to save his brother.
Gone. Did they ever recover the body?
By the time I got there was nothing left. The floor was gone. End quote. Jeffrey Bush's body, ... was never found.
Never found.
He is 20,000 leagues under the sea. Or,
Gone.
Journey below the earth. What's that movie?
20 Leagues Under the Sea?
No, isn't there?
Journey
another
to the
one?
Center of the Earth?
Journey to the Center of the Earth. Yeah, where there's lizards down there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's now down with the lizard people. Old Jeff Bush. Probably king of the lizard people by now. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I would hope so.
You can unplug your ears now.
Thank you.
She was over there going. La, 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 la.
See, that was Saturday. Fun little jaunt downtown. And then yesterday, we were all out in Sauget.
That was
I'm
2
sorry,
days
that was
ago.
Sunday. Mm-hmm. Sunday out in Sauget
Sunday.
Thanks for coming out, everybody.
for the Gateway Risley's game.
It was fun.
Super cool people over there.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
It was fun and painful.
Why?
Well, because I pulled my hamstring.
Oh, great.
Running.
All that stretching, and I still pulled.
Oh, yeah. Moon ran against John, listener
Yeah.
John, in the outfield.
Team Riz member John.
JB?
Yeah.
So Moon raced him in the outfield. We did our first pitch off.
Did you win? I didn't get to see it.
Where were you?
Where was I?
How-
My mother was
You
in my face.
You didn't support me?
We were going down there, and then King goes, he didn't see it either. King, Rafe, and I did
Me
not
and Columbus
see.
went down.
Yeah. They support. And then
I noticed.
We got down
I
there, and they
noticed
go,
where
it's
my
already
friends
done. I
were.
go, gosh damn it.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it. I was going to film you.
Hey, that fifth inning can really sneak up on you.
We had our first pitch off though, which went off pretty well. We actually wound up throwing with our right hands, our dominant hands.
Yeah, because
Moon and
why? Because we practiced with our left hands, and nobody could throw it anywhere near where it was supposed to go.
Well, they had the
except for
radar
Scott.
gun, and you have to reach a certain mile per hour for the radar gun to go off,
Yeah.
for it to register anything, and we couldn't get it up.
Excuse me?
We couldn't get it up to that speed.
With our lefts.
To that speed with our left hand. Listen, I was psyched. I threw 54 miles an hour
That's pretty cool.
Twice.
twice, and I mean, not strikes, but I didn't launch it
No, they
to the backstop.
they
It
were
was
all
fine.
catchable.
All catchable.
People are giving us crap about the video. They're like, oh, nobody can throw a strike or race
Oh, shut
film
the
like
hell
that
up.
closer. You're like, dude, we threw pretty hard
It was fine.
after not throwing balls for 15-something years, and the guy caught it.
Yeah, that's all that mattered. I just got up there, just tried to throw it as hard as I could.
I wanted to throw it hard and still have it catchable.
Well, you wound up, throwing it 61 miles an hour?
I think it was 84, but
No, it
I
was
think
61.
it registered
Very
on
impressive.
61.
It was.
Well done. Well done. Yes, they were great over there. We had a good time. Let's do it again.
All I know is,
Now, the Grizzlies wound up losing 15-4, I believe.
yeah, it was rough.
Rough outing.
To the Y'alls.
The Florence, it was the Gateway Grizzlies versus the Florence Y'alls. Y''ALLS.
Tell you what, though, man, when you throw like that, and it feels pretty good, and you're like, how are my mechanics? And then you see them on video, and you go, oh, my God. I am stiff.
You didn't look bad.
I thought I did. I feel like I look like a 70-year-old.
I
It's all
felt
stiff.
every tendon in my arm.
That's what I mean. You feel your arm and you go, man, I really whipped that thing. And you go 61. And then you see these kids, and I do mean kids. They're like 20 and 21 years old playing on these teams, just ripping in 92 mile an hour. You go, how in the world are they getting,
right,
whatever it is, 33% or 50% more speed than I did? I thought I threw it pretty hard.
With ease.
You actually have really good form. I was rewatching all the videos of you guys. I of course did not throw for crap. Everybody was expecting that, but like you actually can throw a damn ball.
Well, I played baseball. I should be able to do it.
Yeah.
I was an okay middle school ball player.
About me.
Okay, you looked nice that day. You actually do have shins.
But that's what I mean. Like
I have shins.
like you and I, and like everybody's like trying. We're trying. We tried.
I tried to throw as hard as I could.
And then these guys are whipping in 90 mile an hour over and over and over for 3 hours. It just baffles me that people don't think baseball is awesome.
It was cool to watch the young guys play. Wooden bats.
Yeah. We saw a bunch of home runs.
Saw a bunch of home runs.
It's cool, man. It's a great park.
I forgot that airport is right there. It's called downtown St. Louis Airport.
I saw a United flight land.
It was a Delta flight. It was a giant Delta flight.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't realize big planes could go there.
I didn't either. That's why when I came in, I go, holy crap, is that an emergency landing?
No.
Are they not making it to Lambert over there or something?
That's downtown St. Louis Airport.
Yeah, it's cool as heck.
You know what else? Jerry, my stepdad and I, we were talking about how beautiful that view is. You can see like a cornfield, and then you see the beautiful skyline.
Picturesque.
Yeah.
People were taking pictures.
Cornfields and then the arch.
It's beautiful.
It's cool.
It is a very cool ball.
It's amazing there's not more like mansions built over there. It's a floodplain, I guess, but and it's crops. But it's amazing that with that view, you don't have bigger houses being built over there.
Driving down Route 3, there is some pretty interesting smells in that area.
Chemicals and weed.
This is definitely not good for me. When the windows open, my sunroof open, I go, this is not good.
I thought
for me.
the same thing. I was like, whoa, are they burning tires over here?
I don't know. It's a lot of chemicals.
Afterwards, JB, who you raced, got to know he and his wife very well, and their whole crew, they were rolling about 9 deep. They're like, hey, you guys want to go out to dinner? I go, actually, yes, I would like to go get something to eat. So we went to Top Shooters in Columbia.
Nice.
And rolled in over there. I haven't been to Top Shooters in a long time, and they've completely built up everything. They got a whole bags section that's all gorgeous and beautiful, scantily clad women. It's like DB's only in Illinois.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I mean, Top Shooters, I don't know what that means. It sounds like...
It's to play pool.
Oh,
like they have pool tables, but also it's a play on boobies.
Oh, okay.
So is it a straight up restaurant?
It is a restaurant.
All right.
Yeah, it's like the Hooters of Monroe County, I would say.
Because that does sound like some sort of clever nickname
Top
for
shooters.
boobies that I've never heard before.
Top shooters.
But it's great, and it's great service. We got there right as the kitchen was getting ready to close, and they could have told us to F off, and instead they're like, no, put your order in. They were very sweet.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice. Well, shout out to all the Risha listeners that came out on Sunday. Also, shout out to the fine folks at the Gateway Grizzlies for welcoming us with open arms. And you guys are great. I really did enjoy myself. It was such a picturesque A+ evening too, with the weather.
It's excellent. Could not have been better.
And I'll tell you what, man, Clovis crushed it.
Yeah, he's
doing the national anthem.
He's good at everything.
He did.
He did the anthem. That was only the second time he's ever sang a national anthem.
Yeah, ever. May I acknowledge that he did miss one thing. Not a note, not a word.
Oh.
Just the horn.
He didn't honk his horn after.
I thought he would
did
go,
after Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
After Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Of the brave.
Yeah.
I was fully expecting
that. He was being patriotic. He didn't want to ruin it.
That's what he said. He goes, I was living in the moment.
And then we sang Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and then he honked the horn. Which was great. So, yeah, thanks again for coming out. Hey, I do want to, before we move on to the break, I do want to recognize a very big win for the St. Louis culinary world from last night.
I saw this morning. So
I did
cool.
too.
So we got some pretty major bragging rights today. So last night at the Lyric Opera of Chicago, our friend, Chef Lauren Nalick, the mastermind behind Balkan Treat Box in Webster Groves, won the James Beard Award for Best Chef Midwest.
So proud.
I mean, this is the Oscars of the culinary world.
Yep.
So the James Beard Awards are, it's the big one. It is a massive deal in the culinary world. And the Midwest category is brutal, covering top chefs from across 8 states, including Missouri, Iowa, Kansas, Minnesota, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wisconsin. Out of all them, Lauren took home the crown.
I love it.
So this is the first time a St. Louis chef has won a James Beard Award since 2017. That was Kevin from Sydney Street Cafe won the exact same categories back in 2017. So what makes this win even more special is the story behind her food. Lauren met her husband Edo right here in St. Louis at a restaurant in the Beeville Mill neighborhood. Edo's family had fled the war in the former Yugoslavia and was separated by the conflict. Lauren fell in love with Edo, fell in love with his family's culture, traveled to Sarajevo to learn traditional cooking techniques. And when she accepted her award on stage, she gave a beautiful shout out to her team, her family, and the city. So congratulations.
Yeah, amazing.
It's been a really great couple years for Balkan Treat Box and the crew. They started the business back in 2017 as a food truck, equipped with wood-fired ovens, and in 2019 they opened their brick and mortar place in Webster Groves on Big Bend, which immediately became a local obsession and started catching national headlines.
They got the spot in Energizer Park. I made
which is
sure.
great.
I mean, I talked it up before taking one of the daughters over to the Bosnia game. I was like, "Yo, we're getting Balkan Treat Box there. Like,
So good.
Get an appetite ready. It's gonna be awesome."
Yeah.
And man, dude, shout out to James Beard and everything that he did in his career and for the whole world. What a shame that his name is Beard. You got hair,
Jimmy Beard?
We're a hair nut.
If there's one thing we're trying to keep out of
Jimmy
food,
Beard
it's
is
hair.
hair.
And every time I hear about these prestigious awards, I'm like, Beard, I'm thinking about hair falling in my food. Every time.
Yeah, don't forget, she does Telva at the Ridge,
Yes,
too.
that's their new thing.
Yep.
Which is excellent as well.
So congratulations to Lauren and the entire crew down there at Balkan Treat Box. That is.
I'm gonna take the whole family down there and celebrate.
Oh man, if you haven't had it, it's so good. You can't even describe the flavors. It's just something you can't get anywhere else.
No, it's so good.
So that's awesome. All right, listen, we'll take a break. We'll come back with Crap on Celebrities and, I mean, a story that I saw over the weekend that's just mind-boggling. The woman who died in Brazil after being launched from the bridge without the safety cord.
Unreal.
So I got the story behind that. That is unbelievable. But first, all right, your Teamers Remember the Day is brought to you by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Celebrate soccer's biggest summer at Hot Shots all tournament long. Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Maplewood, Hank Gustafson.
Yeah.
Hank Gustafson is our Teamers Remember the Day. Hank is a huge fan of the Riz Show, has been listening since 2011. Looks forward to listening to the crew chop it up every weekday. He says, the show is how I start my day. I love whether it's just chomping it up the first hour or waiting to call in to play a ridiculous game. Hank is the manager/owner at Dan Cake's Pancake Art Company.
All right.
I love Dan Cakes.
That's that, Hank?
Yes.
Nice.
That is that, Hank. He's a huge music knowledge buff who is getting married to his fiancée in October. Hank Gustafson from Maplewood is our Teamers Remember the Day. Get super sweet Teamers Remember the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/teamriz. All right, Lauren, what do you got?
I think Jelly Roll and Bunny XO, I think the Ozempic effect has taken its toll.
What?
Oh, no. Yes, some bad news out of their marriage. Skid Row and Slipknot collaboration. A ton of death over the weekend, unfortunately. And Corey Feldman, we are wishing you a speedy recovery.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays, the porno birthday, all that and more next in your Crap on Celebrities. Stay there. 830-833, the Point text line, 314-649-DUMB, the Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Riz, the socials at RIZZ Show, your emails, RizShow, 1057thepoint.com. Sex time fun facts coming up. We've got some St. Louis misconnections to get to. This coming Friday, join us along with some of our fellow Hubbard on-air radio friends, outside the radio station. We'll be broadcasting from 8 to 10. We're bringing the show outside, and it's all because we want to fill up a truck for Operation Food Search.
First time in history.
That we're bringing the show outside? Well, outside here,
yeah. We're going right outside.
With all the other morning shows, too.
It's going to be crazy. I mean, that's a first in a couple different ways for us.
Yeah. Yeah, so stop by the station Friday. Bring a, canned, non-perishable food item. We'll be having giveaways, handing out stickers. Everyone who stops by to donate will have a chance to enter to win $500.
Let me tell you something. Beautiful. Sunny.
It's going to be nice, too.
High of 82. It'll be in like the high 60s, low 70s when we're out there.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to make this a competition, but we need to have more people
show up,
donate on our side than anybody else.
It's not a competition, but we need to beat everyone else.
Yes. Yeah, it's not a competition, but we need to get more donations than all the other radio stations.
Nice. I already know a couple people that are coming out for us.
Dude, I'm throwing out the Eagle Call.
I know at least 2.
Eagle Call! Who?
You and Learn's going to be there.
Rafe will be back.
Well, I know 3.
The guy picking up the desecrated Father's Day flag that we're all signing, he's going to be there with his girlfriend.
That's 5 people.
So come on by. Well, maybe we'll do some listener games. Come on by, have a chance to win some stuff. Maybe play a little game on the air. It's going to be weird with all the other morning shows out there as well.
It's going to be loud. It's going to be like us talking, and then we're going to have AD talking.
Well, we do a talk show.
Right.
The other shows play music in addition to talking.
Right.
Yeah, what do they do in between that? They just hacky sack or something?
Yeah, they go to the bathroom.
They all get together in the Commons. And
I don't know. Listen, everybody's allowed under the Riz Show tent.
And I think that would be fun. Like, while AD's playing AC/DC, he comes over and hangs with us.
Oh, while he's talking, I'm going to walk over there.
Oh.
We're going to do show on show. It's going to be show on show.
You can't walk over there. We're doing a talk show. You have to be with us.
I'm going to be untethered. I'm going to have a wireless mic.
Oh, geez.
Let's go.
Wireless
You want
mic.
me out? You want me to
walk into traffic?
Frogger? You want me to Frogger out there on Olive? I'll do it. I'll do it. Let's go.
Should I make some sort of sign and be on Olive to come donate, show me your cans?
Yeah, show me your cans.
Show me your cans.
I will make it tonight.
That's brilliant.
I will wear it like one of those sandwich board people.
Yes. So that's Friday down at the radio station. Thanks to Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken and the Happy Roof Company for supporting Friday's event to support Operation Food Search. Boy, I couldn't get over the story out of Brazil this weekend because the video was everywhere. Moon and I were talking about this. I told Jill and Jerry about this too.
Yeah,
Jerry started laughing.
Well, it was how you guys did it because I hadn't seen the video either. And then you and Moon started explaining how this went for this girl. And I wish I could have been filming you guys because you looked like little dwarves showing how they threw this woman
off a bridge?
Off a bridge, yes.
So if you didn't see the video over the weekend, it was horrific. You know what, Moon? I did see the unedited video too.
Why'd you do that? You have to seek that. Why would you do that?
I know.
You did.
Have a nice day off. Like, what are we doing?
This is what I do on my days off. This is what I do on my days off. So we'll call it horrific and entirely preventable. This is a tragedy out of Brazil that shocked social media and sparked national outrage out there in Brazil. So a 21-year-old college student, Maria, she died over the weekend after being thrown from a bridge for a rope jump without her safety cord attached. So Maria, who was studying to become a physical education teacher, was visiting this place called the Skeleton Bridge. It's a popular spot for extreme sports in Brazil. Okay, so according to police and the horrifying video footage that is circulating online, Maria had asked the instructors, now this is a bungee jump spot. Mm-hmm. Maria had asked the instructors to launch her quote-unquote airplane style. So these two workers for this bungee jumping company, one is holding her arms out up front, and she's laying down on top, and she's laying down, and they got their hands up, one's up top, one's holding her feet. And video shows her wearing a helmet with her arms outstretched like Superman as two instructors hoist her up onto their shoulders.
Technically 3. There's a third guy in the back who picks up her feet. And that guy should probably have a longer jail sentence because if you look at the video, it's almost from his perspective, and he helps prop up her feet while the other two are like doing the heavy lifting, and you see what do you see? You see on her harness, in the bottom of the harness, a ring going ding 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 ding, just dangling. That's the ring that the thing is supposed to be.
Did they not get any sleep the night before?
The bridge is 131 feet off the ground.
Wow.
It's an abandoned railway bridge. And onlookers immediately realized something is terribly wrong, and they heard screaming, "Guys, the cord!" She was not attached to they forgot to attach the bungee cord.
I mean, how you have one job.
They forgot to attach the bungee cord to this woman's legs, and they threw her, Superman style, off the bridge.
Has this ever happened before?
Not with this. I don't think with this combination of idiocy. I mean, I think there's been some mistakes made.
You could see
maybe
you've seen line snapped.
Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. I'm not even going to show you the.
They won't show the bottom. Just.
But, I mean, look. Okay.
There is no cord.
Here we are with Exhibit A. This person
at the front, holding her arms out.
This person, the second person, holding the knees,
top of her legs.
which obviously, again, like she should be worried, or he, the back person should be worried that they're out on a, like an extension. It's almost like a cantilever or something kind of looking thing. Not wanting to get tangled in the rope that is supposed to be attached to the drop.
Hit play so Lauren can see it. And
then they just walk around.
Walk right to the edge.
Okay, and there you go.
Wow.
See you later.
And threw her.
And just
threw her to her death.
The back guy watching this happen with his hands on his hips, like, there's no rope there.
That's what I mean. Like I
mean, you could see the safety rope completely unattached, lying on the ground near the platform. She was killed immediately.
I hate
her fiance was there to watch the jump.
Oh, he was down at the. Where was he?
He was up top. He had to be treated for shock.
Well, yeah.
Just moments before being thrown, Maria had posted a photo of the bridge on her Instagram account, jokingly captioning it, "Who was the crazy person who let me come jump off a bridge?"
Also, I'm just thinking, I've gone skydiving, and you're watching them hook you up to things, and you're asking questions, hopefully, right? And you're making sure.
Are you asking questions? You're basically.
We would at this point in our life because we're so skeptical and jaded and jagged.
She's 21 years old.
But she's 20. Yeah, she's 20.
You're trusting, this is a.
Professional place.
Yeah, exactly.
Professional place.
You trust that everything is going to be good. But by the way, when you say professional place, let me give you this angle right here. So you can see that from the side here, they have like a paper-looking banner that's maybe 6 by 3 or something, and this is their advertisement. So, this is not a.
Oh, and I just want to say, it is not a professional place. It is. Local authorities have since confirmed the company running this thing was completely unregulated.
Okay.
And had absolutely no authorization to be operating high-risk extreme sports at the bridge.
Okay.
All right.
This is terrible all around. You're
a bungee jumping place. Mm-hmm. You got one job. To attach the bungee cord. So following the incident, was it an accident? Okay, yeah, I guess.
By the way,
6 people have been detained. 3 instructors, 27, 32, and 42, have been formally arrested and charged with homicide. Under Brazilian law, this means that while they may not have intended to kill her, they willfully proceeded with an extremely dangerous act while fully aware of the fatal risk.
Can I make the story worse for you?
Yes.
How could it get worse?
She was
pregnant?
She was alive at the bottom.
She was alive at the bottom.
Ooh.
When they reached her, there was only one rope for them to climb down. They flew down it as fast as possible, got down there. And
they said, yeah.
She had a weak pulse and was breathing heavily when they got to her. And
Maria suffered catastrophic injuries from the fall and was pronounced dead at the scene by emergency responders.
Sick to my stomach.
Sick to my stomach. Sick for the fiance.
Hopefully she was unconscious.
Yeah, hopefully she didn't feel anything. God, man.
But to make matters worse, investigators revealed that 2 of the suspects tried to flee the scene after she fell, and authorities had to hunt them down with a helicopter.
Even crazier. So the 3 people that were arrested, one was 42, one was 32, one was 27.
Correct.
And all of them said they can't remember, quote, can't remember who should have put the safety rope on. So they didn't have like a standard like I'm the rope
Procedure.
guy.
Ah, yeah.
Right.
I'm the attach the rope guy.
I mean,
That's wild.
And this is why.
What?
this is a different-
Parasailing.
Is,
Oh,
okay.
gosh.
What,
is
I've done
not
it
for
a
me.
million times, and it's
Okay.
completely fine.
Unregulated.
Honestly,
And
it's
this is what
quite boring.
happens. This is what happens.
I'm
This
slow-
kind of thing. This kind of thing happens.
I'm 1 degree closer to you after this.
I don't need to go parasailing anymore because I've done it so much that it's
That's how I
boring
feel.
as hell. I saw a sea turtle one time. That was the coolest it ever got.
Oh, neat.
And that was it for me. Same thing with ziplining. I've done it. It's fine. I'm done.
Oh, God, yeah. Everybody's saying she didn't die instantly. Oh, God.
Terrible.
Yeah, man, 131 feet and head first. And the way she landed was kind of on her chest.
God. And she had to be thinking like, if you go in your mind, you're going, okay, when's it gonna pull me back? You
Yeah,
know?
at what point did she realize there's going to be no recoil?
Right.
Oh,
I don't think you do. I think your brain is
In overdrive.
I think it's in mode of like any second. And then
I
just
hope she didn't
never
feel
happened.
anything. God. It's terrible.
yeah. When questioned about how this could possibly happen, police investigator noted the absolute chaos and negligence of the crew. Quote, they do not remember whether they forgot to attach the ropes or who was supposed to do it or who failed to check, as you said. But the fact the ropes were not attached to her is insane. Now, local authorities have confirmed this is an unauthorized, unregulated thing.
As told by the banner that they have hanging off the abandoned railroad
So I guess
bridge.
this wasn't a standard bungee jump rope. Instead, they used like a less elastic cord,
I was gonna
causing the
say-
jumper to swing back and forth like a pendulum rather than bounce.
I was gonna say, did you see the rope? It's like this real thin looking little.
Yeah, it's like a climbing rope.
It does look
Oh.
like that. It does not look like any sort of like springy, bouncy thing.
Don't like that.
No thanks.
Don't like that. And all the other heartbreaking news out of Missouri. See the plane crash on
Yes.
Yeah, awful.
on Sunday?
Over on the Kansas side.
Butler, Missouri, Sunday. A bunch of skydivers perished
It was
in
8.
a plane accident. 12 lives. So 11 skydivers and 1 pilot.
Jeez.
And the aircraft, a single-engine turboprop, specifically designed for skydiving because it can climb to high altitudes incredibly fast. They had been using this plane for a while now. It's a 2010 plane, but the NTSB is going to obviously investigate. They said it could take a year or more to figure out what happened. They ruled out weather as a factor. But yeah, tragedy for the skydiving community here in Missouri. That's a rough one.
Bad weekend for extreme sports,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, let's do crap on celebrities. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And we begin with this. Country music star Jelly Roll has filed for divorce from his wife, Bunny XO, ending their marriage that lasted nearly 10 years.
What's that
I'm
about?
sad too. Well,
Is there such a thing as love anymore?
There
Oh,
is
no, man,
not.
It's not a good look.
It's not. Well, and it sucks because, like, you know, they've both commented publicly about how much they love each other, whether it was at award shows or in her podcast. And they really, you know, it's just one of those things where you think people are doing good and they're not. And so the filing was made back in May 18th at Williamson County, Tennessee. Neither of them have disclosed yet what's going on. They have not said anything publicly. But the filing comes just months after they talked about their plans to start a family and they were going through surrogacy and IVF.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, these are two people that live their lives in the public, and we're all about being married and all about, you know, their story together.
Yes.
And they're always out, you know, doing stuff together and taking pictures of each other and
Yes.
talking about their story. Don't get mad when people start asking about it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, no, I mean, and they probably will come out with a statement. I mean, people are fans of each of them and they loved their love and whatnot. And I don't know, I went immediately to, you know, Jelly Roll and Bunny XO. They've gotten healthier. He's been trying to run all these marathons lately and whatnot.
Oh, he's lost a ton of weight.
He lost like 200 pounds or something crazy. And what did they say, like the Ozempic effect of people that lose a ton of weight and they kind of get a second wind or they get like a new attention for the first time, that can affect the dynamic
Yeah,
there.
but she's a hottie, though.
She's
Yeah,
smoking
but
hot too.
I was going to say the exact same thing. I have no idea, no information. I'm not even going to guess or apply this to this situation other than Ozempic or not. Anytime I have seen anybody in my life drop weight extremely fast and dramatically, it does so much psychologically.
Yeah, to their confidence.
Some very good, some very bad. Either way, it's so much change so quick that I don't think anybody's psyche is really prepared, and there's a big adjustment period to the psyche of somebody that loses weight.
Lee says on the instant feedback, sounds like Jelly Roll wanted to drop the last 130 pounds.
Oh.
You stop that right now.
I just
She's a lovely lady.
And everybody that I've seen this happen to, something very dramatic in their life happens afterwards.
Yeah.
If not a direct result, like a not very peripheral.
Well,
result.
what the hell happened? They were trying to have a kid? I mean,
And you never know what's going on behind closed doors. But I will say this. I mean, any life effect can affect your marriage. Like you change jobs, you lose weight, you whatever, death in the family. Like things can significantly impact you. And so maybe it was the health thing. Maybe it was the journey of becoming pregnant. That is so stressful on people.
well, yeah.
Right? So I hate it though. I'm not like a huge Jelly Roll fan by any means. I don't care about the music or nothing, but I like how his message from being a felon to getting his life around.
And it was a love story. And
it was
a chick
a love
that stuck,
story.
Stuck with him. She was a
former
she
sex
was an
worker.
escort.
Yes. It's like, I don't know, man. Bums me out in a way. But I wish them both good luck. And let us know what happened so I can tell the people. Hey, did you guys know John Stamos had 2 nose jobs?
Who didn't know that?
So he got one when he was a kid.
Excuse me?
He got hit with a golf club back in the day. And so had his nose job done when he was a child. And then during General Hospital in the 80s, he got it. And I guess he went to the plastic surgeon who did Michael Jackson's nose to fix the original nose job that he had. So as a child, he got hit with a golf club in the face. And then he had to get it reconstructed in the 80s.
Really? I would have thought the
MJ
MJ thing, the MJ guy wasn't putting it on his business card.
Right. Well,
he did
in the
the
80s,
whole Jackson family.
Is that for real?
I don't know.
I mean, they all kind of had the same thing after a minute.
They did, didn't they?
Janet definitely went and said, "Can I have my brother's special?"
He looks good.
Same nose.
And
Latoya too. We'll throw in Latoya for free.
Stamos also said that he's gotten a ton of Botox injections in his forehead. So when you look at Uncle Jesse and you think, man, he's still got it going on, just know there's a ton of work being done. Yeah.
He's had help.
He's had help. Anya Taylor-Joy, who I love, she is joining the Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum, playing Serene, the newly created Sindar elf, an agent of King Thranduil.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. Moon, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, keep going.
The film, directed by and starring Andy Serkis, is set for release in December of next year and features returning franchise stars like Ian McKellen and Elijah Wood in their roles. So that's exciting. She's the perfect person to join Lord of the Rings because she looks like elfin.
Yes.
She's an elfin person I love.
She looks like somebody from Middle Earth.
Yes. The Greatest is the first scripted series about Muhammad Ali, authorized by his estate. So Prime Video is going to air the series sometime later this year. So if you're a Muhammad Ali fan, it's going to cover everything from being who he was as a heavyweight title and also intimate parts of his life that maybe we weren't aware of. No real details as of yet of when that can be released, but be on the lookout.
Hey, while you're talking TV,
Yeah.
or while you're talking fantasy TV, did you read about House of Dragon returning?
No, but Tim was watching it last night. You'd be happy to know.
I know.
Episode 3.
I've been pushing on her husband to get into House of Dragon because, they took their time but got into Game of Thrones like the rest of us. Like we all kind of, it took us a few times.
Uh-huh.
And I know you all weren't super keen.
I wasn't. For the record, I was asleep on the couch, but I woke up to walk to bed, and he was watching House of Dragon.
Well, I'm telling you what, season 3, they say on Rotten Tomatoes, unanimous praise for the series, the new episodes that are coming out.
I don't need to get
next
into
week.
this.
Oh, brother,
You and me are the naysayers.
Yeah.
guys,
You did get through to my husband though, so
don't
congratulations.
understand. 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Good for those nerds.
Michael J. Fox is officially stepping back into the recording booth. I love this. He just signed on to voice the lead role of the brand new CG animated feature called Dragoons. The Back to the Future icon is going to be playing this guy named Dougie, who starts out as an overlooked regular office drone working for a company called WizCorp. And then after a freak accident, his whole life flips upside down. He's transformed into a mighty dragon. So be on the lookout for that if you love the kids' movies. Actress Anne Shadeen, best known for her role as Kate Tanner on the sitcom Alf, has passed away at 77. Her family announced her death via a heartfelt Facebook post, and they highlighted her legacy of creativity, humor, and love for family and animals. Also, rest in peace to Gene Shalit, who was the iconic film
Gene
critic.
Shalit.
Yeah, it's 100.
He was 100. So
We just celebrated his
congratulations.
birthday.
He was on Today's Show.
What did he die
NBC.
Too
He
many
passed away
birthdays.
There you
peacefully, which is great. 100 years old. I just love his mustache. Like, I didn't know his name ever, but I knew his face.
Bro, even when he was in his late 90s and it was starting to thin, you know, even his lip was
Still
like,
glorious.
we gotta let
It
go.
was still glorious.
It was still awesome.
Yeah, Gene
There he
Shalit.
is.
What about that other guy, Oliver Tree?
Oliver Tree?
You didn't get this?
You know that
You didn't
story?
get that
No,
story?
I'm sorry.
What?
Oh,
Oh, that was the
my
big
goodness.
story over the weekend.
Oh, please, go on.
Oliver Tree, the singer, kind of quirky,
He's a
died in a
dude-
helicopter accident.
Oh, my.
Yeah,
no, I
two-
didn't get that. I'm
two
sorry.
helicopters collided.
colliding face first.
This is what happens when
Oliver Tree?
helicopters
See that?
collide.
Little weird looking dude.
Tell me more.
Where was it? It was in South America somewhere.
South America, but I can't.
Was it Brazil?
Rio, yeah.
Rio, yeah. So
Man,
a
Brazil.
helicopter crash.
Lot of death
Not
this
a
weekend.
good week, Brazil.
Steven Spielberg's new alien movie Disclosure Day conquered the weekend box office. Debuted with a solid $43 million. You know what really sucks? The Masters of the Universe is a total fail. It was a disaster.
Yeah.
Opening weekend last weekend, not this past one, but the weekend before.
Total fail.
And then they just keep dropping, which is wild. So people were talking a lot about
They're
that.
saying also for the Spielberg movie, pretty soft.
But it won the weekend.
It won the weekend, but
Yeah.
still.
But
What
not
was
as
the
big.
number?
Still a pretty soft
43 million.
43 for Disclosure Day?
Yes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And it's the fourth biggest opening of all time for Steven Spielberg. So it's not like
Yikes.
number one for him by any means.
Yeah, but
Are we burnt out on alien movies like
no,
this?
I have definite interest in seeing this.
Yeah, I do too. But I don't know if I'll go to the theater. I might just wait for it to be on like HBO or
You want
something.
to go see it today?
No,
Okay.
Why not?
because I don't want to go.
What do you have going on?
Well, all right.
Other things. Not going to the movies.
81% tomato meter, 72 popcornometer.
Got pretty good ratings.
I don't like going to see a
corner
day movie
Why?
on a weekday.
It's so great. You go in, it's still daylight when you come out.
Because it interrupts your nap.
No, I have the alarm company guy coming today between 12 and 4.
Oh boy, got to be there for
Oh,
that.
cool. Between 12 and tomorrow.
Yeah.
I love
Between
that.
12 and 4. Great.
I love that.
I'll be
cool.
home.
The Duffer Brothers, creators of Stranger Things, are set to make their feature film debut at Paramount. Untitled project scheduled for release in 2028. So if you're a fan of that show and the Duffer Brothers, be ready for that. Seth Rogen has confirmed he will not resume his professional and personal relationship with James Franco, standing firm on the decision since the allegations against Franco surfaced back in 2018. Seth Rogen described that situation as deeply personal and complicated, noting he's not comfortable discussing specific details publicly. And so, I hate that. I love the movie Pineapple Express. and this
Was
is the end.
James Franco just stooping his students? Because remember, he was a teacher.
Yeah, it was like manipulative, exploitative behavior with like younger students. Not like
Was
young.
it like underage?
I don't think it was underage. I think it was like 18 plus, but
But
still
it was like his
creepy.
students, right? I
It
think
was a
that's what it
student.
was.
Yeah, and he talked about how that was over
He has
the line.
acting
and-
school.
Yeah, he talked about how it was over the line and everything. I don't understand how that relates to Seth's his exam. He said personal. He said
I don't know
it was
what-
deeply
I don't know
personal,
what went on
and that's where I'm
behind
like,
the
whoa, what's that?
I'm sure he's just saying like, you make me uncomfortable, personal. Like I don't want to. Maybe his
Or
wife
it
doesn't
could
want to
be-
be around him, or,
or-
something
or
like
could
that.
The way that it was worded, James was with his sister or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounded like he made it sound so like,
Oh.
yo, James like hurt me personally. Like it was a personal.
Well, maybe he was, like,
at
misguided by
First it seemed
that.
like, hey, I don't want to be around this guy because you're.
Yeah, distance.
Pervy,
No, I don't want to be attached to your perviness.
right?
I don't know. It's probably a lot more than that. But they're so good together.
They are
It
so good
sounds
together.
like a family thing. When you say personal, that kind of thing.
Well, Seth
I'm
Rogen
like,
puts-
whoa, did you date did he date his sister?
Seth Rogen puts the brother, Dave Franco, in movies.
Yeah. Yeah, they were friends. I mean, he probably knows that whole family, being so close.
But still, like Dave Franco's in Seth Rogen stuff.
Yeah, I don't think Dave Franco deserves to pay for his brother's weirdness.
Yeah.
What's he
know
done
what I mean?
recently? What's James done recently?
Oh, he's not done anything. In fact, he's attempting to return to acting. So he's been having a low profile since getting canceled, essentially.
okay.
He settled because of what happened in the acting school. He paid out like $2 million for that. But I haven't seen James Franco in anything in a long time.
No, he just put out a movie.
Like The Room was the last thing I saw.
I thought he did something.
Yeah, it was.
Was it like an indie film?
Yeah.
Anyway. And finally, guys, we talk about Corey Feldman often on this show. We've gotten to see him open up for Limp Bizkit. We tried to interview him that one time. It didn't work. And he was hospitalized Monday after suffering a medical emergency aboard a flight from Chicago to L.A. And so paramedics, they were waiting for him when his flight landed at LAX. Yes, he's 54 years old. He started kind of developing some severe pain on board. Luckily, there was a doctor there that assisted him while in the air and said it could have been gallstones or pancreatitis. And so no official diagnosis has been announced yet, but we send our heartfelt recovery prayers to you, Corey Feldman.
Prayers up.
We need you around to weird us out for a couple more years, man. So
Say what?
He's doing well.
Corey Feldman.
He's hurting?
Yeah, he had like gallstones or
Gallstones.
pancreatitis in mid-air in a flight. Had to go with the paramedics and he got into
somebody
LAX.
who is is he unaware of how bad he is?
I was trying to root, I was rooting for the guy in every way. I was making up any story I needed in my mind to continue to root for the guy. And then I saw that movie.
That documentary.
And I was like, buddy,
I haven't seen
he's
it
a
yet.
dick.
Dude, maybe you suck.
I think he sucks.
And maybe you're too far gone to ever trust somebody telling you that you suck. And I'm not talking about music. I'm talking about personally, you as a person.
All right, birthdays.
Oh, I didn't know we were completely.
We're there. Yes.
We were wrapping
We're
it
there.
up.
We're there.
That was our headliner.
We're there,
was
yes.
it. That was
Corey
our
Feldman
headliner.
headlined.
Celebrity
Corey
celebrating
Feldman
birthday
finally
today.
headlined something.
Camilla Maroney, that's Bruce Willis's daughter in Death Wish remake, also in The Night Manager, is 29. Nathan Parsons, that's Max from the Roswell remake, is 38. Abby Elliott, Sugar from The Bear, is 39. Sybil Kikili, that's Shay on Game of Thrones, the redheaded gal that goes
yes.
from the north to the south.
Wait, that's Jon Snow's wife?
No.
In real life?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I got her mixed
Shay,
up.
the one with the... she got big boobies. She's pretty much naked in every episode until about season
She works
4.
at the brothel?
Yes.
Yes,
Kinda
I know.
runs the
I know her
brothel
breasts.
for a minute. Yes, you know her
Is she
boobs.
the one that accused Marilyn Manson of wrongdoing?
I don't know.
That could be.
I think that's her.
She's 46. Daniel Bruhl, that's Baron Zemo on Captain America Civil War, also in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and The Alienist is 48. Eddie Cibrian, his wife, this is what the description says, by the way, when I look this guy up. It says, Eddie Cibrian, his wife, Leanne Rimes, helped destroy his previous marriage with their adultery.
Okay.
He used to be on Third Watch and CSI Miami. He's 53. John Cho is 54. Clifton Collins Jr., that's Lawrence and El Lazo from Westworld. Love that show, is 56. Phil Mickelson, not in any trouble at all recently, is 56. MC
I'll
Ren.
look it up.
What's that?
MC Ren from NWA?
That's right, is 57. Lori Metcalf is 71. Gino Vanelli.
She's from Edwardsville.
Yeah, Aunt
Laura
Jackie.
Metcalf.
That's what I hear.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
I think she's like an honorable, or she did go to SIUE or something.
St. Louis' own, we'll call it.
I
We'll
love
call
it.
it. St. Louis' own.
Roberto Duran, no mas, is 75. That is, it was in his second of 3 fights against Sugar Ray Leonard that Sugar Ray got his welterweight title
They called
back.
him Stonehands.
No mas is 75. Jeff Pearson, Deputy Chief Matthews on Dexter, is 77. Al Cowlings, OJ's driver, is 79. Joan Van Ark, that's Val from Dallas and Knots Landing, is 83. And Eddie Levert, the lead singer of the OJs, is 84 years old. Had like 5 giant hits, none of which I've heard.
All right, today's
Oh,
porno
yeah, you have
birthday.
Love Roller Coaster, right? That's
The
the Ohio
OJs?
Players.
That's the Ohio Players.
Never mind.
All right, today's porno birthday is Helly May Hellfire. And today's birthday girl has been in 142 fine films, including All Girls All the Time, Can I Call You Mommy 2, The Cougar Chronicles, A Cuckold Honeymoon 4, Dirty Santa, Is Your Mother Home? She Got a Nice Rack, and who could forget her role in 2016's Mega Whore?
Somebody said,
Haley May Hellfire is 43.
sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt. Somebody said Lori Metcalf did graduate from Edwardsville High School.
Nice.
Boom.
Now that's from the chat, so
No, I think that's correct. Porno birthday, crappy birthdays. That was your crap on celebrities. All right, 6-time fun facts are next. The ultimate first date hack: skip the drink and fly solo instead. An absolute train wreck of a marriage, and this poor woman needs to get out. This is a Reddit thing. And is your iPhone the ultimate mood killer? Why smartphones are being blamed for declining birth rates. Through the
soon to be.
Soon to be. So he filed, I read?
It was filed. I didn't see who filed.
So they're going through the IVF thing?
Yes. Stressful.
Dude, I read this story, and we may have talked about this when it first happened, but so imagine going through the emotional roller coaster of IVF, finally welcoming a beautiful baby girl into the world, and then finding out through genetic testing it's not yours.
Uh-huh.
We may have talked about this.
We did talk about this.
I mean, this actually happened to a Central Florida couple, Stephen and Tiffany. But there's some major heart-wrenching news on this front. Court documents reveal that a custody agreement has officially been reached between the couple who gave birth to the baby and her biological parents.
Yeah.
So do you get the story here? Let me break it down. So
I think so.
So about 5 years ago, Stephen and Tiffany went to the Fertility Center of Orlando for help conceiving a child. So through their treatments, the clinic successfully created 3 viable embryos using Tiffany's eggs and Steve's sperm, which were put into frozen storage. So fast forward to April 2025, the clinic performed an embryo transfer, successfully implanting one of the embryos into Tiffany. The pregnancy went smoothly. December 11th, 2025, Tiffany gave birth via C-section to a healthy baby girl named Shay. So while Stephen and Tiffany were instantly in love with their newborn, they immediately noticed something unexpected. Stephen and Tiffany are Caucasian. Shay was born with distinct South Asian physical characteristics.
Boy, oh boy.
Whoa.
That baby don't look like me.
That baby don't look like me. Yeah.
Time out. So you're about to follow the story up with some family that was a donor or another couple, shall we say, that was going through IVF are the actual birth parents. I'm sorry,
100%.
genetic parents. Or 50%.
The egg, yes, what is it?
The egg is hers, but Steve ain't involved.
No, it's
the baby has zero genetic match to either Tiffany or Steve.
Oh, so they implanted the wrong embryo.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
So 2 entirely different set of parents in a different uterus.
Yes, accidentally.
I might have a different take on this than
so what
happened.
do you... So
if I were the judge?
Tiffany goes through full term,
Yes.
delivers the baby, which now has zero genetic match to either her or the dad. Mm-hmm. What is your...
Well, if I'm the judge, first of all, who raised the stink? The people that actually are
Well,
genetic?
sensing that something was terribly wrong in the clinic. Yeah, the real parents had no idea.
And they never would have had the other people not been completely different ethnicity.
This baby has South Asian characteristics. You know, the eyes, the everything, the skin color. That baby don't look like me. Or me. So sensing that something was terribly wrong at the clinic level, they ordered home DNA kits and official genetic testing. The results came back with the reality check, 0% genetic match to either Stephen or Tiffany. The clinic had accidentally implanted an entirely different couple's embryo into Tiffany. So when the couple tried to get answers, the clinic went silent. No cooperation. Rotten, right?
That's so rotten.
Left with no choice, Stephen and Tiffany filed an emergency lawsuit in January. And their panic was twofold and pretty heavy here. So they felt a profound moral obligation to find the baby's true genetic parents.
Agreed.
So they knew their biological daughter existed.
Yeah.
I 100% am on the side of these people so far.
Now, because the clinic's paperwork was completely botched, Stephen and Tiffany realized with horror that what happened to their biological embryos
What did happen?
might have been mistakenly given to another family who could currently be pregnant with or raising their biological child.
And,
Wild.
and may never know.
Right.
Because who would ever get a DNA test after that?
Well, especially like if like they're Caucasian, so if their embryo went to another Caucasian couple, that maybe
They may never know.
They
That's
don't
what I
know.
mean.
They're just thinking everything's right as rain. Yeah, I don't know.
Man.
And then?
And then, so eventually a court orders forced the clinic to hand over records. Investigators narrowed the mix-up down to a group of 16 couples who had egg retrievals or transfers around the same time. By April of this year, DNA testing officially identified Shay's biological parents, a South Asian couple who was utterly devastated to learn that a biological child of theirs was out there being raised by somebody else.
And then what do you do?
Which brings us to our current situation.
Okay.
Two sets of parents have shown incredible grace here, bypassing a toxic custody war to quietly agree that Stephen and Tiffany, the only parents Shay has ever known, will keep permanent legal custody of her.
Of course. And that's what I would have said. They keep custody, and that clinic owes both sets of parents a good amount of money.
For sure. And then the actual like genetic code parents, do you have a relationship with them for the rest of her life? Now this is all over the internet though. So this child is going to wake up one day and look online and realize.
I don't know.
There may be some sort of contact. Of course, I think that's totally reasonable.
You can't have two sets of parents, though.
No. You're
I'm not saying
looking
that.
for parents. Like as an adopted kiddo.
Maybe a relationship.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, whatever. You're not looking for parents. You're not looking for a parental. In fact, at the game, I met somebody that came up and said, "Hey, this is our.
The baby.
Yeah, this is
I
our,
was
this is
right
our new
there.
baby who's adopted, Moon." And I said, "You named it Moon?" Like
I saw
I was
that.
like,
That was-
"Is it comma Moon?" So it was a funny situation, but I was really appreciative that they came up to me and said that because. On their end of it, on my end of it, on my parents' end of it, on my biological parents' end of it, like there's no instruction book for this. And it's kind of, it's what best suits the circumstance and the personalities and the people and the people's needs that are involved with everything. So there's really no instruction book. I would say like it would be not fair to the kid to completely not tell them and have nothing to do with the other people. But I mean, they're not her parents.
Well, even though, it's an incredibly messy and painful situation for everybody involved here. Both sets of parents managed to sit down and work out a mutually devised custody plan to put the little girl's well-being first.
It sounds wonderful. And listen, man, I think a lot of couples, or maybe most couples, and maybe I'm just guessing here, that are in the IVF world already have been through an immense amount of emotions and difficulty and maturity, just a lot of things that would create a lot of opportunity to mature as a person and as a potential parent and just a human being in this world. So the clinic, I'm sure, is...
Well, first of all, the custody battle settled. The legal nightmare for the clinic, the Fertility Center of Orlando, is just getting started.
Oh, they're screwed, as they should be.
Stephen and Tiffany have officially moved their remaining embryos to a brand new facility. However, because the clinic's records are a complete mess, the couple's lawyers say they aren't ready to drop the case yet. They're planning to run an intensive genetic testing on their remaining embryos before they could even think about trying for another baby.
Right.
So this wasn't just a one-off glitch. The investigation has uncovered serious laboratory and clinic errors.
Yeah, that clinic should be in big trouble. But thank goodness that they're not also dealing with...
Well, they've officially shut down its operations.
Oh, okay. I'm glad the world is not dealing with two sets of parents fighting over this child. That's
That has to be so hard, though. You know what I mean? Like I'm so proud of them for actually remaining civil and not getting nuts, because they could.
They absolutely.
Like I said, I think a lot of people that have gone through the IVF thing and all of that, they've been put through the ringer and really kind of come out more purified people on the other side.
But my God, if it wasn't IVF, there'd be some questions for that wife.
Well, yeah.
That baby don't look like me. That baby's Asian. All right, let's do 6-time fun facts. All right, check this out from Reddit. This is an absolute train wreck of a marriage, and this poor woman needs to get out. So here's the story. She says, I've been married for 3 years. I quit my job and moved to a whole different country for this guy. My career has been totally stagnant because we live in France now. And you need to be fluent in French to get a job. So I've been stuck at home studying the language. And meanwhile, I just caught him in a massive lie. And it's not the first time. First, he lied about an ex-girlfriend, completely denying she ever existed and pretending I was the first woman he'd ever been with. Oops. Oh, the old virginity lie.
Oh, no. Classic.
Oh, the classic virginity lie. Then he lied about paying for porn and DMing with those women on social media, which, by the way, he's an idiot because they were clearly bots. But here is the grand finale. I just found out he's been lying about having an actual job for the entire 3 years we've been married.
Oh, my goodness.
You are kidding me.
How does he make the money?
He told me he was a receptionist at a high-end hotel. Turns out, well, he's been lying about his job. I'm sorry, not having a job, but what he did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
He told me he was a receptionist at a high-end hotel. Turns out, he's just a waiter. Now, look, the difference in the actual job description doesn't matter to me. What matters is that for 3 straight years, he would come home every single night and tell me elaborate stories about things that happened at the front desk. All completely fabricated.
Oh, so you have a compulsive liar.
He was living a total double life. I want to go back to my home country so bad, but I'm terrified. We have no kids, no shared assets, literally nothing tying me to this jerk. But I'm still scared to take the leap. He has no idea I know the truth about his job yet. How do I make sure that when I finally pack my bags, I don't fall for his fake crying and stay again?
Well, while he's at the reception desk,
Quote
you
unquote.
pack your stuff and you walk out.
That's
you
what I said.
coward! Get
You
out!
Buy a ticket without him knowing and get the hell out of there.
Just
Right.
leave. There's nothing here.
Leave before there is something potentially going to tie you down.
Yeah, he deserves no explanation, no nothing, and just leave a note.
Leave before you get pregnant.
Yeah.
Leave before anything else ties you to this loser.
Right.
To come home every single day for 1,000 days and invent fake front desk drama when you're actually carrying trays is psycho behavior.
And also, like, why wouldn't you just fess up to, like, what you're doing? Like, who cares? Like,
Dude's got a medical issue. I think that's full on like compulsory lying, or what's it called?
psychopath.
No, it's
Yeah,
a
no,
compulsive lying.
Yeah, but there's like a thing where like this dude almost like can't even control it. He's just so far into
Yeah.
living something else. Like every conversation's based in lies. I've known a
And
few
then-
people like this.
I do too.
And
And,
I-
then
and
one
I-
lie begets another lie.
Yeah, and once you discover it, and once you discover the web, you kind of like almost feel sorry for him. You're like, whoa, this is an issue. Like
Oh,
this
that's-
is, I pity you.
It's the best to, like, ask an old question to those people that you know are lying just outright and see if they can follow up again.
A lot of times they can. That's the crazy thing is that they're professional weavers, and they just kind of weave some other story. There's something going on there.
She's got the ultimate green light, by the way.
Yeah.
No kids,
What
no
are you
house, no
doing?
assets. It is a clean break.
Yeah. Also annoying. You can't speak the language. So you have, it's taking your time to learn the language to get a job. Annoying. Get
No,
out.
I'm going to Paris in a couple weeks.
Have you been?
I'm going to rescue this woman.
Okay. She'll come live with you and Amelia. Great.
I'm going to go rescue her.
Compulsive liar lies out of habit without even a clear reason and may not even intend to harm others. Pathological liar. That's what it is.
Pathological liar.
Pathological
yes.
liar is
That's
somebody
it.
who lies incessantly to get their way and does so with little awareness. Like it's almost like they don't even know.
Yeah, it's like a mental illness. It's like they don't even
right.
realize
These are
what's going on.
mentally ill people.
Yeah.
And once you discover one and you realize, like, oh my gosh, your whole life is just you trying to keep up with whatever it is you're saying.
And also, go work in Hollywood, dude. Like, if you can make up and be that creative, like, use that in a professional space and make millions. Don't hurt people.
So use your lying
to write movies. And shows.
Fantasy.
And,
yeah, you're already in the fantasy world.
Let's go. Next Spielberg. That's how he made it.
I think I've said the story there. I don't know if you know the story, Lauren, but my buddy Ben found out that his fiance didn't have a job for 2 years. They quote went to work together in New York City. They took the subway every morning together. He got off the subway. She allegedly had a job 2 stops down.
Right.
She would get off the subway, turn back around, and go home.
Yeah. You've said that before.
Wild. He had no idea.
Compulsive liars are somebody who habitually tells lies even without a clear motive, or typically in situations where telling the truth would have been even more beneficial to them. So my buddy's mother is a pathological liar. And it was like known pretty early in his life. And I remember like coming to that understanding and having it kind of explained. And even this person, as a teenager, was like mature enough to be like, oh, well, my mother's a pathological liar. And you just have to go into everything knowing that and just love her anyway. But
keep everything with a grain.
Keep your distance from everything she says. Yeah, it's like take everything with a grain.
Man.
I can't imagine. I haven't caught up with him in a while, but I can't imagine what that's like still. Because the pathological liars in my life aren't really in my life.
Well, and you know what? For me, even that, it comes down to like cheating on your spouse and then lying about it. It's just a lot of work.
So much work. Like, so exhausting.
It's exhausting to
Why
keep
are you
up
wasting
a
your
lie.
life?
Yeah. But I mean, this like woman, he would come home from school and say like, well, what'd you do today, Mom? And it doesn't matter what she would say. It didn't happen.
That's
Like,
wild.
what would she say?
I don't remember.
I went to the grocery store.
Would it be
I saw
just
Carol.
like weird? Like just little stuff?
Anything and everything. But it was always like heartfelt and detailed and everything she said. And I mean, on the surface, she seems like a delightful person. But then you go, oh, wow, you've had an interesting trail of jobs, some pretty crazy relationships and living circumstances. It was just like, and if you ask her about it, none of it was
like, oh, Mom, what'd you do today? Well, I just got back from Navy SEAL training. What?
No,
Yeah.
it was
like that style? Like,
No,
I got promoted.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. I don't remember anything specific because it was never dramatic.
But maybe just like little things like, no, you didn't go to the grocery store. I don't know. Why would you lie about that?
Yeah, I don't remember. I'd have to ask him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But he knew it when he was a teenager.
Riz, are they still together? No. She attacked him the night before their wedding.
She did?
Oh, yeah. That's the wedding I went to. It was in Jamaica. That didn't happen.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant this other story. I'm sorry.
No, after the marriage broke up, after they went their separate ways, he then found out. She never. He was on a bus ride back to the airport from the resort.
That's wild.
And he was sitting next to the maid of honor, and he goes, I don't know what happened. And the maid of honor told him, hey, ever since she lost her job 2 years ago, he goes, what? Lost her job? Meanwhile, she had gone to New York the day before and then just cut his suits up.
Dude.
And congratulations to Ben. He got married like what,
And he got
last
married.
year?
Congratulations, yeah.
Great lady.
Congratulations.
He's doing
Dodged a
well.
bullet.
He's doing, and they're coming to town.
Oh, my gosh.
They're coming to town in September.
All right. This thing says
Everything's great.
This clinical psychologist states that compulsive liars often have very little control over their urge to lie, which is used typically as a coping mechanism from something earlier in their life. They may even lie to manage social situations or meet their own psychological needs of safety, security, or belonging. So I feel bad for those folks, man.
Yeah, it's a real mental thing.
It is, for sure.
Seek help. Let's be real. First dates can be absolutely nerve-wracking. When was the last time you were on a first date? It's been a long time.
Yeah, 2010.
Do you remember your first date with Tim? I don't know if I had an official first date.
I don't remember. I mean,
With my wife.
There's some that stand out. Like, he and I started dating at the Rush concert, August 22nd, 2010. That's when we officially were like, we're official. Like, we're not seeing other people. We're just with each other. So technically, it was the Rush show. Like, if I'm being for real.
That's cool.
You know?
But did you go out?
Yeah, we went out to dinner and stuff.
But like, was it a date? Like, did Tim ask you, hey, would you like to go?
I was stoned in the lawn.
So it wasn't official. Like, all right. So for you and Mallory, was there an official first date? Like, hey, let me pick you up and take you out.
I don't think so.
Have you ever had a situation like, hey, let me pick you up and I'll take you out to dinner?
Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty basic.
And have you ever been asked, like, hey, let me take you out to dinner?
You know, I don't remember any of my first dates. Like, it all kind of blends together. I don't remember like a very, like, concrete, this was our first date. I honestly don't. Maybe Tim would, but I don't.
I don't think I've ever been on a first date.
Yeah.
Like a traditional first date.
You start dating.
Or just hook up with somebody,
Right.
and the next thing you know, it's...
Just like casually around people.
Right.
Yeah.
So imagine... okay, so for those of you who have gone to first dates, gone on first dates before, imagine the sweaty palms, the outfit changes, the weird mix of excitement and pure dread. It's a lot. So your stomach's doing backflips, just thinking about meeting somebody new, how this is going to go, what are we going to talk about? 89% of people get those pre-date jitters. So to cope, what do you do to cope with the pre-date jitters?
Pepto.
You
You
lie about your job at the hotel.
39% of us 39% of us have a little nip of something, like a little pregame drink.
A little something about Mary.
Well,
Joe time?
What
is that, hair gel?
According to relationship experts, there is a much better, totally free, hangoverless way to calm your nerves before you go on a first date. Did you say there's something about Mary?
I did.
Because yes.
Now it's Joe time.
Science, brother.
Joey.
Right?
Science.
I think if people would Joe before a lot of intense experiences in their life or nerve-wracking experience, I think the world would be a better place.
Before you head out the door.
Dude.
Before you head out the door, some relationship experts say, spend a little quality time with yourself, get the poison out.
Dude, I was in a band. Good friend. What's up, dude? I'm not going to say your name. But in high school. And I remember we were about to play our first show. And this dude was super late because he ran back home. And I was like, what? And he showed up in the same clothes. I thought he ran back home to change his clothes.
Uh-huh.
And he came back and I go, what was that, man? We were almost late. And he goes, I had to get the poison out. Like he's
Now it's Joe time.
He literally said, like, after I do that, I'm not nervous, and I was so jittery before taking the stage out, I had to do that. And then on our next show, he's like, "Yeah, I figure out what I'm going to do before." And I go, "Bro, we're playing at the school. You can't do it at the school. You can't do it at the school for that show, man. What are you going to do?" That was his thing. Before shows, he would do that, and I always thought that was crazy.
So doctors say think about an orgasm as an upper and alcohol as a downer. So while a shot of liquid courage might calm your nerves, it does so by slowing down your brain. On a first date, you want to be sharp, you want to be witty, you want to be fully present. Alcohol compromises your judgment, whereas...
Now it's Joe time.
Does the complete opposite. So when you get aroused and reach a climax, your body releases a cocktail of feel-good hormones that act as a natural nervous system reset. You got your dopamine, you got your endorphins. These flood your system during arousal, giving you the confident, I've got this energy.
Nice.
There's oxytocin and prolactin released after these hormones lower your anxiety, promote mental clarity, and leave you feeling deeply relaxed and secure rather than restless. In fact, you could do this before any big event.
I think it's great. An appropriate place where nobody can see you.
Any
Great.
event. No.
Any event.
No.
I'm pro this. I think that's great.
How you supposed to explain
if
yourself?
you're nervous for you're giving a speech, in front of the Elks Club.
Have a printout.
Now it's Joe time.
Have
I need to go to my bus really fast.
You're going to have a printout of this particular article when you get arrested.
It's science.
It is science.
Doctor's orders, baby.
Yeah.
It's basically a low-pressure way for chronic overthinkers to chill out and show up to a date as their best and most authentic selves. So there's also another major perk to, pre-dating yourself. It keeps your dating judgment clear. When you have a drink, your inhibition drops, making you much more likely to hook up on night one, there's nothing wrong, with a first date hookup. Sex releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This can create a false sense of intense chemistry and attachment, making it really hard to see if you actually like the person or if the sex was just good. We've talked about that before. Mm-hmm. You can't really ask somebody how a relationship is going in the first 3 months, at least.
It's a honeymoon period.
You're in the honeymoon period.
I mean, and when you fall in love, you are biologically changed in your brain for 18 months. You're not supposed to make any life-changing decisions for 18 months.
Whoops.
So by taking care of your own physical needs beforehand, you remove that underlying sexual frustration. You can head into the date cool, calm, and ready to see if you actually have a genuine romantic connection. Now, interestingly, men and women tend to use this trick for slightly different reasons. For men, many report that a pre-date session, kicks anxiety to the curb, boosts confidence, and if the date does go incredibly well and leads to a mutual hookup, helps them last longer. Now, for women, it's often more about tapping into their sexuality and feeling grounded and empowered. These empowering mental effects can last for hours. So even if you do it 2 or 3 hours before the date while getting ready, you're still carrying that confident glow into the restaurant.
I wonder if it has something to do with endorphins too, like when
it is dopamine and endorphins.
So, like you're putting out those endorphins though, and like the person's picking up on those endorphins that you're laying down.
It gives you that confident energy.
That's neat.
It's the I've got that energy. So if you're going to try this method, you got to go all the way. You got to go all the way. While just a little self-pleasure can relieve some stress, you got to get to the finish line.
On a broader, on this concept in a zoomed out sort of broader sense, is it not exactly the same? That like you're struggling, bro. You're pent up. You haven't had a date in forever and whatever. And then you meet somebody and you start dating and maybe you're doing some things physical and whatever. And now all of a sudden a whole bunch of people like you. Like as soon as you get a girlfriend, all the girls like you, or as soon as you get a boyfriend, all the boys like you? Is it because you're exuding, satisfaction, if you will?
It could be.
There's something about that.
Yeah, for sure. It's what you put out is what you like. So if you don't care, then everybody comes calling. Like if you aren't available, then it's like everybody's available now because you're mysterious, maybe, or like you're putting out like a good vibe, or maybe your endorphins just seem different, and people are like, yeah, like what's up with you? And you're like, I'm taken now. I can't be participating in all of this.
I don't smell like desperation anymore.
Right. We already blame our phones for ruining our attention spans and our sleep, but could they also be the reason people are having fewer babies? So according to researchers, the answer might be yes. A fascinating new theory suggests that smartphones could be responsible for more than 30% of the decline in women's fertility rates. Now, when you look at the data from the CDC, the numbers are pretty striking. The U.S. fertility rate has plummeted by 24% since its peak in 2007. And guess what happened in 2007?
The iPhone.
The iPhone.
And I would also say that we are obsessed with 24-hour news and we see everything. And I imagine that weighs a lot on people.
Well, that's not what this is about.
I know what you're saying. You're saying it's strictly phone, but I'm just saying we do see things in our phone now like never before.
Yeah, that's all connected.
Yeah.
We now have, 24-hour news that, in our pockets. Now, to figure out if this was a weird coincidence or an actual trend, researchers got creative. Back when the iPhone first came out, AT&T had an exclusive contract to provide the cellular service for it, which I do remember. So scientists compared birth rates in countries that had amazing, widespread AT&T coverage to countries that had little to no service. And the result, as smartphone access and screen time shot up, real-life intimacy and hanging out with friends sharply declined. Mm-hmm. So the working theory is that smartphones may be changing human behavior. People are spending less time socializing in person. People are dating later, and they're having less intercourse. And they're forming fewer long-term relationships.
Yeah.
Basically, it's hard to make a move or have sex when you're staring at a screen.
Yeah, I worry about that. I worry about the interpersonal connections we're all going to have with the development of technology.
And listen, it's not just the phones. Of course, you can't blame TikTok and Instagram for everything. Experts are quick to point out that there are plenty of other major reasons people are having fewer kids these days. Better access to contraception plays a big role. You know, there's that massive financial elephant in the room.
Yeah, people can't afford to have kids.
The brutal cost of living and eye-watering price of childcare. Still, though, the next time you're trying to figure out why your dating life or relationship feels a little, I don't know, stagnant, maybe put your damn phone down and go out and meet somebody. Go to a bar and talk to somebody. All right, let's take a break.
Okay.
I will finish up Sex Time Fun Facts with two things. One, St. Louis misconnections. Two, headline, The Village is closed. Why millennials are skipping kids because grandparents won't provide free childcare.
Oh, no.
This is an interesting take on things. It's not just the phones. It's
The grandparents.
the grandparents. It's an interesting theory.
Yeah.
And as a grandparent, I would like your, obviously, input in this.
Yeah. Yes, I have domain expertise here.
Friday, 8 to 10, we are
Taking it
taking
to the streets.
We're taking it to the streets. We're taking our microphones and bringing them outside, and we're doing it for Operation Food Search. We're teaming up with the other morning shows in the hallway here to fill up a truck. So stop by Friday, 8 to 10. We'll be collecting canned goods and non-perishable food items, handing out point stickers. We'll be doing some giveaways outside. Everyone who donates will have a chance to win $500. That's a grand prize. Bring something. And don't be a douchebag and bring something little. Bring a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and look at what they need. Don't just bring like something stupid that's going to perish.
Yeah, their website always has a good amount of things that they're in need of, each year.
No ramen.
No ramen. They don't like ramen because that crushes.
No ramen, no glass.
No glass, no ramen. Bring something you would eat.
Yeah. Yeah. Like shells and cheese.
Yeah, that's great.
No blades, no bows. Leave your ramen
Bring
here.
something you would eat. Not like, I stopped at the gas station over here, got a tin of sardines for 25 cents.
Yeah, nobody's eating that. Let's go.
Although my wife eats that.
She eats sardines.
Yeah.
Straight out of the can.
Yeah, she does.
Straight out of the
I
can.
call her later. What's going on with
She
her?
says it's very healthy.
High
What
in
is this, a
salt.
Tom and Jerry cartoon?
I tried to do that once on a salad. Like I went to a fancy place and got like a really fancy Caesar. And they're like, do you want the sardines? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then I was like, never again.
Well, there's some that are salty, some that are not. She eats the ones that are packed in oil. Not for me.
She's a fancy lady.
Give me a smooch. No, get out of here. Go brush your teeth 50
Body and
times.
breath.
Do like a good Caesar, though. And that is the flavor.
I love a Caesar salad.
Well, yeah, you got to put the anchovies in there.
Yeah.
It's part of it. One, it's mixed with other stuff. Anyway, come join us Friday, 8 to 10, outside here at City Place. We'll be up along the side of the parking lot near Olive. And Courtney's going to broadcast. AD's going to broadcast.
You will see us.
TMA is going to broadcast. Tim's off. So no McKernan on Friday, but Martin Kilcoyne, I think Jackson's going to be out there too.
Nice.
Sweet. Hey, speaking of, we've been talking about, you're going to France soon. And we've been talking a lot about food suggestions and different things. Let me tell you what not to get. Do not get a Caesar salad. They don't know what it is. They got it on
France?
the menu. Oh, yeah. It's on the menu. And they know what they're doing with food. But boy, have they screwed that up. They don't know what that is.
Really?
'Cause remember, it was invented. You think Caesar, like, it must be an Italian thing.
No, Mexico
Rome.
City.
Yeah, it's a Mexican thing. They don't know what kind of lettuce you're supposed to put in there. They do a weird shaved Parmesan, but not in the right way. And then they'll put chicken in there, and the chicken's like pink. And whatever, I'm telling you, man, whatever dressing they're using, all wrong. All wrong.
Let me write that down.
My son
No
got it twice.
Caesars.
I got it twice. We had 4 total Caesars, and everyone was like, this is awful.
Okay, no Caesar. Got it. I'll just fill the void with more croissants.
Yes.
Hey, listen, we've all heard the ongoing conversation about why millennials are skipping out on parenthood. We were talking about it before the break. Maybe it's the iPhone. Usually the blame goes straight to skyrocketing grocery prices, insane housing markets, or student loan debt. But lately, another massive factor has entered the chat, and it's causing a ton of debate online. Millennials are realizing they can't count on boomer grandparents for free childcare. And without that quote-unquote village, Having kids is just too expensive. So, there's that old saying, it takes a village to raise a child, but for most young parents today, that village has completely vanished. Multi-generational homes are incredibly rare now, and a lot of families live hours away from relatives. However, even the millennials who are lucky enough to live near their parents are hitting a wall. Many are finding out that their boomer grandparents or their boomer parents aren't interested in playing the role of ultra-involved, the built-in babysitter, even though those exact same boomers leaned heavily on their parents, the greatest generation, for free health care back in the day. One mom vented in this online forum about her expectations versus reality. She writes, "When I got pregnant, I envisioned that my mom would be clamoring for that sweet baby time with her grandbaby. 3 months in, she's been over for a total of 3 hours.
Whoops.
She's too busy being semi-retired and going out for drinks with friends."
She's living her second wind.
My thinking on this is, listen, if you're going to have a kid, it's nice if your grandparents if the parents can be involved, but they're not the parents. It's on you. Assume nobody's going to help. Can you take care of this kid? Can you provide for this kid what the kid needs? Assuming nobody could help you? If you answer no, then do not have a kid.
Yeah.
Thoughts, Grandpa?
I think you're right, sadly. And I think it's a sad truth. And here's why, dude. For millennia, not just a couple of generations, millennia, the whole "it takes a village" was very true. And still in Mexican culture, in South American culture, in some European cultures, everybody stays really close. And it really does depend on 3 generations. And sometimes 3 generations under one roof. And that's a very normal and accepted thing.
Talking to my mother, a very Italian family, they all grew up in the same building. Like the same apartment building was like the aunts and the uncles and the grandparents.
You want to know why?
On different floors.
It was Social Security.
Yeah, there's so many benefits to it.
No, I'm saying like actual like Social Security, like having money when you retire.
Right.
And like there's talk right now like that that something could be happening with Social Security for our future, and that we could be going back to that where you're all living in the same
Well, it's going to be
home.
insolvent by what, 2036, they're saying?
It's it's bad news. And I think ultimately that's the problem. I think we have now created this monster where, and I feel terrible about this because I'm guilty. Obviously, I'm a super young grandpa, and that happened because I was a teenage father. But the fact of the matter is, my grandkids live just far enough where I can't really be a part of it. But even if they were, we've even talked about that. Like if they moved here, how much could we help? Mm-hmm. It's not that we don't want to, and it's not that the majority of the grandparents out here don't want to help. It's that we can't. We now have to, like you said, figure out what we're going to do when Social Security disappears, or if it disappears. We're also we're paying twice as much or 3 times as much, and now have to have 2 people in the home to even make it work. Remember, just a generation or 2 ago, we had one person as a breadwinner in a middle-class family could not only support their family, but actually give to retirement and have some sort of benefits when they retire.
Let's also be clear here, too. Listen, I worked, I retired. I already raised kids. I don't need to raise another kid.
Well, there's that, too. But, like, I think about my own mom. Like, my sister hopes to have children one day, and we all can't wait, and that's excellent. My mom will be retired by then, and she will be, as much as she wants to be there and as much as Emily wants her there, she's down. But she'll have the time for that, and she set herself up for that. Meanwhile, I got friends of mine who, one of my good friends, can't get their parents to watch these damn kids ever. Because they're out just like living their life. Like what you're saying. Like they worked all their lives. They're like, you know what? We already raised kids. We're going away.
Hey, it's nice to see the kids every once in a while, but don't count on me all the time.
It's just not part of our society anymore. And I think that that's something that is going to take its toll.
Yeah. And
it's
also
be way too late before we even realize it. But
were you raised by grandparents? Like I was. My grandma Imogene raised me. She was like my 3rd parental unit.
So you come from a different perspective. For me, we've got 2 kids and no family here. Mm-hmm. So Amelia and I were on our own.
Right.
And listen, our parents came out every once in a while and helped out. But for the most part, we were by ourselves. Yeah. So I'm coming at it from a different way.
For sure.
But you were a parent in a different era. Even just the 20 years difference, well, I know your kids aren't 20 yet, but like even that difference, like my kids that are having kids now are way more, up against way more than we were. Bro, I was a teenage father, and it was difficulty I would never wish upon anybody else. But if it were if I was in that situation today, it would be twice the hill to climb, twice the mountain. So I have a real soft spot for young people right now because they are way up against worse walls, higher prices, more demand on them to start a career and do a career. It's just a bigger hole to dig out of.
It's also easy to picture retired boomers living it up on cruises and ignoring their grandkids, but that's only half the story. You know, the reality for a huge chunk of that generation is much more stressful. According to, the data, more than half of boomers have absolutely zero retirement savings. So on top of that, recent studies showed that nearly a quarter of them are actively delaying retirement because they're terrified of the current economy and don't feel financially secure.
Yeah.
And this creates a pretty nasty bottleneck. So even the grandparents who desperately want to help watch the kids can't. They either don't have the time because they're still working full time, or they just don't have the financial wiggle room to do it.
Yeah.
And with young adults looking at the absolute nightmare of modern daycare costs and realizing they have zero family backup, birth rates are plummeting. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, they're trying to be responsible by not bringing more people into the fold.
And while, talking heads online, love to blast millennials and Gen Z for being selfish or financially irresponsible, economists are generally worried. Fewer babies today means fewer workers, fewer taxpayers, and a severely strained economy. A couple decades down the road, it's a.
I thought we were going to have AI, though, do all of our jobs.
Well, thank God. And I, for one, welcome AI babies.
Terrible.
Man.
So it's interesting thought.
I mainly just I loved being raised by my grandparents, and both my grandma Betty and my grandma Imogene, they both took their time with me and instilled in me some great life lessons and made me who I am today. I mean, my parents are great. My stepdad's great. But my grandmothers were so vital to me as a child. Miss them every day, even still, So, and if you don't have that in your life, you're kind of missing out, man. Older people, older generations rule. I don't know. All my friends are 78 years old.
I just saw.
Dude, and I'll fully admit here and give credit where credit is due. I wouldn't have been able to dig out of the hole if I didn't have grandparents involved back in the 90s. My oldest kid's grandmother absolutely saved us. I mean, saved us. She was an instrumental part of us at least being able to have a chance at surviving and raising these kids and not just being homeless. I know that sounds dramatic, but
no, it's the truth.
Out of high school, all of a sudden I had 3 or 4 jobs. We're trying to figure this out, and had I not had some free babysitting, I don't know if I'd be here. So, it's a big deal.
I just read this morning. Have you ever met one of your great-grandparents?
Yeah. My grandma Coco.
So great. So you knew a great-grandparent, huh?
Great-grandma Coco. She was Italian, and she was mean.
I never got to meet my kids have met their great-grandparent. My wife's grandmother, the kids got to meet. So you never met a great-grandparent either?
No, man, I was lucky to know 3 of my grandparents.
I never knew any of my grandmothers. They died. Both died.
Grandfather died before I was born. Other grandfather died when I was 5. Lost another grandma in 91.
Many young people these days may have actually met their great-grandparents because modern medicine can keep some people going for a long time.
Yeah.
So 31% of people said yes, they have met a great-grandparent.
Yeah, she had mothballs at her house, and it was weird, man. I mean, and I was little. I don't remember how old I was when she passed, but I do remember going to her house and Grandma Coco, and she was a pistol, man. There was Grandma Imogene, who was fun and loving and nurturing and all the things. Take you to Kmart, buy whatever you want. She was excellent. Grandma Coco, come over to her house, don't talk.
Man, they had their names reversed, didn't they? Coco should be the one that's
hey,
whatever,
Coco.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, Coco. All right, let's before we finish that Sex Dumb Fun Facts, some missed connections. This is from St. Louis Craigslist.
Okay.
St. Louis Craigslist missed connections. I got 3 for you. Ad number 1. This is from the Soulard Farmers Market, and it's the tomato stand face-off, man for woman. This is a massive long shot, but I can't stop thinking about it. You were the brunette with the high ponytail, wearing an oversized green flannel and sunglasses, looking at the heirloom tomatoes on Saturday morning. It was absolute chaos by the center aisles, and we both ended up squeezed into the same corner. We reach for that last ugly, dark purple Cherokee purple tomato at the exact same moment.
Oh, my goodness.
This is a man that knows his tomatoes.
That's hot.
Our hands brushed, and instead of letting go like normal people, we both held on to it for an awkward 3 seconds, like we were in a low-budget romantic comedy. You laughed, looked up at me and said, "It's all yours if you're making BLTs."
I'm only making BLTs for you, baby.
I completely froze, panicked, and mumbled something like, "Just slicing them up and eating them like apples." Why did I say that? I don't even do that. I stammered, insisted you take it, and you gave me this incredibly cute, amused smile before disappearing into the crowd towards the spice shop.
I'm telling you, man. Grocery store is an aphrodisiac.
This is the Soulard Farmers
Market.
It's a panty melter.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
I stood there like an idiot for 2 minutes before realizing I should have asked for your number. If by some miracle you see this, tell me what color my STL baseball cap was so I know it's actually you.
What?
Let's go grab a spicy Bloody Mary next weekend. My treat.
Cute. Good luck.
So many things happened here. How did you fall down at the perfect time and not ask for something? You look at the finger, you see no ring, and you say, "Hey, what's your name?" "Hi, I'm Scott Rizzuto."
I like tomatoes.
Yeah. we obviously have something in common.
Scott Rizzuto. I like tomatoes.
What's your name? How's it people are listen, I'm speaking from, I was the shyest kid that I knew. I did not know how to talk to people. It doesn't come natural to me. I don't know. And yet, I've figured it out. How is it people can't just go, "Hey, how's it going? That was awkward. That was crazy. Like, I'm going to think about this for a couple weeks. What's
Get
your
in
name?"
there.
Yeah.
Get in there.
What's your name,
Come
baby?
on, man. Get in there.
But you know what I mean?
People are
Like,
terrified.
well,
3 seconds holding the same tomato. It's
I mean,
a
that's
long time.
excessive. Right? What would you do?
What would you do? If I'm the guy with the tomato?
Or you're the
chick.
gal. You're
Am I the
gal.
chick? Oh, like if the guy said something to me?
Even if you didn't, if y'all had this
You'd probably pepper spray him.
No. If I was single
throw a
and like
tomato right in his face.
down to flirt, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've gotten picked up like that before. Like when I used to work at the South County Mall, guys would like ask me out and I'd go.
You
It
go
was
to
great.
the farmer's market to pick up chicks. That's why you go, not the produce.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I haven't been there in a long time.
But see, I feel like guys have this thing right now where you are afraid to say anything because you like don't know how it's going to be taken, or you don't want to be like on social media as being a creep.
That is
You know?
That's a good
point.
talking to people, that is a worry.
It is, and I hate that because there are the creeps in the world, and you got to watch out for them. But not all guys are creeps, and I think that a lot of people aren't shooting their shot anymore because they're either
afraid.
very nervous, they don't know how it's going to be received, or they on a camera. Does the person have meta glasses on? Like, I think there's so many things that you're up against, and you're just so insecure that it's like completely. Just you go, I'm just not going to say anything and just do this instead. Put it on Craigslist.
Yeah,
which
you're
is
right.
sad.
I am so far removed because I haven't wanted anybody since meeting my wife, but at the same time, I mean, what we do for a living here is, we just shoot from the hip and we're talking for 4 hours a day.
Right.
So I'm used to being misunderstood and misunterpreted so much that I don't care. So maybe I am so far removed that in that scenario I would have froze too. But man, good luck out there. Good luck out there.
All right, this one is a woman for man. So that was man for woman. This is woman for man. This is at the pageant. And I don't know
Was
when
it
this.
Friday?
I know.
Rock and roll. What
Was it
show?
U-Man's 50th?
I got to know what show.
I'm
Thank you.
still kicking myself for letting the crowd separate us. You, tall, bearded, wearing a faded local radio station T-shirt,
It's got to be us.
standing right near the soundboard during the opening band set. Me, short curly hair, wearing a black denim jacket, and clearly lacking any sense of center of gravity. When the crowd suddenly surged during the transition to the main act, somehow shoved into me, and I accidentally dumped half my full draft beer straight down your left arm. I was completely mortified and started frantically apologizing, trying to dry your sleeve off with a single crumpled napkin I found in my pocket. You just laughed it off, yelled, "It's fine, it adds character," over the baseline, and then actually guided me through the crowd to the bar to buy me a replacement drink so I wouldn't feel bad.
Is this a bro for bro?
No, it's the girl.
Woman for man.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I apologize.
We spent the next hour screaming along to every single lyric together, but right before the encore, a massive group of people tried to push their way to the front, and we got split up. I looked for you by the exit after the house lights came on, but you were gone. I never got your name or your info, and I really want to buy you that beer I owe you.
That's the best, man.
Holy
Concert misconnection. I remember that happened at Pops one time. Like, this is in the early aughts. And there was a super hot guy, and he had this great stomach tat. And my girlfriends and I were like, God, that guy's hot. He was like in the pit the whole time. And I was like, I'm going to shoot my shot. And then you get lost. You never see him again. And it's amazing. It's like Lost Boys of concerts past.
I saw this, and I was like, I thought it would maybe Friday because of maybe a Casey shirt.
Yeah, like Casey
But then it said surge forward, and nobody was surging at that show on Friday.
No,
I bet you I know what
slow-moving
happened.
crowd.
I bet you I know what happened. Sexual tensions in the air. You're vibing over the same music. You like this. Ooh,
Yeah, something in common.
Yeah, we got something in common. Oh, we're singing. Oh, you love the same song. You love this song too. Oh, this is just beautiful connection. This is going to be so awesome. And then the lights came on.
Oh, no.
And then, that's what you
Reality.
look like.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, separate. Gotta
Overhead
go.
lighting.
Oh,
Don't like it,
God.
Don't like it.
I'm just kidding.
Been there.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
I want to say that I was some girl went, oh, God, and then ran away.
The lights came
lights
on,
come
and reality slams you in the
never
eyeballs,
good.
and you
My
go,
God.
"I'm gonna go ahead and get to the car." Let's say this: what if it's a point show and you're listening right now? If you're listening, email us, and we will try to hunt this guy
The
down.
title was Spilled Beer and Weezer Riffs at the Pageant.
Weezer riffs at the pageant.
Spilled Beer and Weezer Riffs.
When-
Is there some sort of
when-
Weezer convention in
Weezer
town?
has not been at the pageant in
No.
a very long time.
But that's
But there's like
pageant
cover
shows
bands that play Weezer.
this past month. When was this? When was this written?
Last week.
Last week. Okay, can I see past events on their website?
Spilled Beer and Weezer Riffs at the pageant.
Well, just let's find like a shoegaze band. Somebody has to be. Oh, no. Death Cab is way bigger, right? And that show hasn't happened.
No, that show hasn't happened.
Let's see.
Bummer.
Yeah, right?
The
Tell-
Beths. Nah, I don't
Tell
know
us what
this is.
band.
Is it the Beths? Is it Joe Jackson? Is it Classic Evening featuring John Hewlett and
Yeah,
music
the
from
Beths?
No. Kitty? Was it Kitty? I don't
No.
think so. Was it Between the Buried and Me? No, most likely not. Hard Promises? No. Zoltan? Dayseeker? Definitely not.
Could be
Chelsea
Hard
Lynn?
Promises. That sounds right.
That's not Weezer riffs. That's
Bro,
Tom Petty.
Surge Forward?
That's also Casey Crowd. Listen, no.
It was
What are
Can You Feel the
surging?
Punk Tonight?
Could have been. Could have
We
been.
didn't do no Weezer, though.
Weezer Riffs.
Iron and Wine?
I don't know.
Man, we're trying to help. So
Well-
if this was a point show or you're a Casey listener and
Let us
somehow you're
know.
over here on
I
us
would love to.
right now,
You have a beer spilled on you?
we want to help. We want to help.
Yeah.
Connect.
Somebody's looking for you. All right. I'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll finish out with sports. It's a 9:20. All right, go.
All right, fine. Let's start on the let's start on the diamond since we had a baseball weekend. St. Louis Cardinals kicked off a brand new series at Busch Stadium last night, and the fans in attendance witnessed a friggin' pitching clinic as the Redbirds shut out the San Diego Padres 3-0. Now check this out: the entire night belonged to 28-year-old right-hander Dustin May. May stepped onto the mound and threw absolute heat, turned a performance so thoroughly dominant that it hasn't been seen in this city in an entire year. What am I talking about? Well, he took a literal perfect game into the 7th inning. Utterly flawless, throwing 69 out of his 101 pitches for strikes and striking out 9 batters. Didn't allow a single human being from San Diego to reach base until the top of the 7th, when he uncharacteristically lost control for just a brief moment, and Fernando Tatis Jr. One out later, he walked Tatis Jr., and then 1 out later, Manny Machado managed a soft single to break up the official no-hitter, putting runners on the corners. Now, perfect game gone. Padres suddenly threatening to tie the game. Gold Glove shortstop Mason Wynn put on a defensive clinic. Gavin Sheets hammered a sharp grounder to the right up the middle. Wynn executed a lightning-fast double play to completely clear the bases and preserve the 3-0 shutout. Now, May stayed in the game to finish what he started. He threw a spectacular one-hit complete game. Awesome.
Great.
Marks the first time a Cards starting pitcher has even managed to record an out in the 8th inning all season, and he is the first Redbirds pitcher to throw a full complete game since Sonny Gray did it against Cleveland back in June 27th of last year.
That's crazy.
With that victory, the Cardinals have now won 8 of their last 11 and are playing with some swagger, dude. They'll continue that series tonight at Busch. Let's move over to the football field. Spectacular piece of professional news that proves the Spring Football League is officially the ultimate launch pad for the Gridiron Dreams. The NFL Denver Broncos announced yesterday that they have officially signed two of our favorite St. Louis Battlehawks stars to contracts. Here we go again. More Battlehawks getting getting NFL contracts. Hakeem Butler, wide receiver, the 30-year-old, 6'5", 242-pound absolute physical juggernaut, is officially named the UFL Offensive Player of the Year last week and racked up 641 yards and 3 touchdowns this spring. This marks the big return to the NFL after missing his rookie year back in 2019, I believe due to injury. Sean Frisch Jr., cornerback and return specialist, undrafted standout, who has spent the last 2 springs lighting up the field here in St. Louis. Absolute lightning bolt on special teams, racking up 333 yards on punt returns this spring alone. So Denver's coaching staff made it clear yesterday that they're heavily prioritizing return value this summer under the NFL's revamped special teams rule. And our local boys are heading straight into Denver's mandatory minicamp this morning to fight for a spot on the final roster. That's so cool. St. Louis officially sending its best back to the mountain air. Moving over to the global stage, we got to talk about 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup, producing absolute cinematic theater across North America. We've had 2 massive storylines that have been completely taking over social media as of late. You want a David versus Goliath story? Well, look no further than in Atlanta on Monday afternoon. The European champions and absolute tournament favorites, and Riz's pick to win, I believe, Spain, heavily projected to steamroll their opening match against who? Cabo Verde.
That's right.
I repeat.
Find that on a map.
The tiny island nation of Cabo Verde pulled off a historic miracle and fought Spain off to a 1-1 draw. Spain entered this match as a massive negative 1,200 betting favorite. I don't know what that means, but it seems dramatic. Explain, gambling guy.
Well, if you put $100 down, you get a lot of money.
Nice.
1,200?
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Well, relentless defensive discipline from Cabo Verde completely locked out the Spanish superstars. So to put this in perspective, Cabo Verde is a tiny volcanic archipelago off the western coast of Africa with a total population of 530,000 people last time I checked, making them the 3rd smallest nation to ever qualify for a World Cup in human history. The historic results in global internet searches for the country soaring to their highest levels ever, proving that the world stage numbers don't play the game, really. I mean, super cool. Now, down in Texas, national team of Japan pulled off an incredibly exciting last-minute goal to secure a thrilling 2-2 draw against the Netherlands inside Dallas Stadium, which was one of my picks for a finalist. So, you know, what happens after the final whistle is pretty wild, has the world talking, and I know there's a couple naysayers like you being like, oh, a 1-1 tie and a 2-2 tie, but that's crazy exciting. I'm your sports, and that's your moon, because doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working.
Can you get it right once? I'm moon, that's your sports.
No, I'm doing it on purpose.
Ironically.
Oh.
Well, try to catch up, will you?
Swung on a miss. All right, we'll
Love
take
you,
one
miss you,
final
bye.
break. We will wrap her up.
He would never.
He would never do that. He would stab you.
Not with me in here.
Not
He's
you.
more of a stabber.
All right. If you
my
missed
gosh.
anything on the show, podcast brought to you by the wonderful Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And today's podcast is titled?
Well, all that IVF talk, and today's podcast is just going to be titled, That Baby Don't Look Like Me.
All right.
Nice.
Moon, what else?
So I got a big fun show coming up this weekend. Rotten Apple Fest over in Sparta, Illinois. Look it up on Facebook. Cold is playing, Smile Empty Soul, Revis, the Teenage Dirtbags, and more. It is a fun show always. We had such a good time last year when we played with Saliva and guests, and this is gonna be great. The weather's gonna be awesome. I don't care. If there's a little bit of rain in the morning, it'll all be gone by the time the show starts. I think the show starts at 2. We play around 4:30. So I'll see you in Sparta, Illinois for Rotten Apple Fest.
Great. Learn.
My band will be playing in Baldwin at Sky Music Lounge on June 27th. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, 9 to midnight. Would love to see you. I think it's like a $10 cover, 21 and up, but it's a good time. So come out.
All right, we leave you with a selection from our Teamers Remember the Day, brought to you by Hot Shots from Maplewood. Hank Gustafson is our Teamers Remember the Day. And Hank, what's in this song? Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up.